like I said, have won the coin toss, have elected to defer. Fiance, who are some of our inactives this game?
Yeah, let me go through that real quick as see, all the stars are going to play.
Yep, Nike Payne, thanks for joining us. Yes, guys, do we expect our starters to be out there? Is that Nick Foles?
Yep.
All right.
They're starters as well. So let's see what happens here. I hope everyone can hear us. If there's any issues, let us know. Of course, as always, guys, hit that like button, hit subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell. Good tackle by Awuzie.
Hit the notification bell. Strip the ball. Look at them. Look at that aggressiveness.
Yeah, a little late for that aggressiveness, Cowboy team.
You know what? We have to look at this game, at least from our rookies, as an effort game.
Yeah,
so
and a lot of the inactives tell us some things here. Receiver Cole Beasley, as we knew, is out. He's inactive. Running back Rod Smith, inactive. As we knew, he had an injury. Now, the linebacker we called up after releasing Durant, Trayvon Johnson, he's out. He's inactive today. Offensive tackle Kadeem Edwards, we pulled up from the practice squad. He's out.
Okay.
Tight end Blake Jarwin, I'm surprised. He's out. I heard he was going to use him today.
I thought he was going to get a little playtime.
David Irving, of course, the concussion. He's out. First down Eagles with a Switzer play, basically. Tight end Blake Jarwin's out. Defensive lineman tackle David Irving's out, and defensive end Benson Mayowa, who also was injured and questionable for this game, is out.
So, like we said, a lot of those injured players that said weren't going to play aren't playing this week.
What's up, everybody? Yes,
so,
and also
Sebastian Flores, thanks for joining us here as well.
It's also 17 degrees, guys. In at least about half hour ago, it was 17 degrees, the high of 20. If that holds, it will tie the 5th coldest regular season game in Cowboys history.
Wow.
The coldest was Chicago in 2013. It was 8 degrees, so it's not going to break that one. But right now this game is looking at like the 5th coldest Cowboy game in history.
Yeah, guys, it's not just 19 degrees. It's also pretty windy with about a 14-mile-per-hour wind. So, again, cold, windy, chilly, perfect football weather.
Dak's not wearing a glove, so keep that in mind on his way. Now wide open.
Yeah,
that's Ertz. That was Hitchens' blown coverage there. It was, but see, it's Marinelli's.
I know, but
it's Marinelli's zone. That's the thing. So it's a zone defense.
Here's my question, though: do you think that some of these players are going to play a little bit softer, maybe, so they don't get injured in this game, or do you think it's going to be the opposite? They're playing for their jobs.
No. I don't think someone like Hitchens or Lee are playing for their. They're just trying to play for pride right now. But I see someone saying here, Nick Payne said, I don't think we should get rid of Marinelli. I kind of agree with that. I think the players like him. I think the players are starting to gel with him. He actually said he was not going to, like DJ Krause, Jay said on our Friday stream, that Marinelli said he wasn't going to make any changes.
But he actually made
changes. And then next week, he kind of made some changes. He made a lot of changes, major changes.
I guess he can teach an old dog some new tricks. And
get him. Oh, the Marcus Lawrence.
Get it.
Woo-hoo. It's not a fumble, but pick it up anyways and go. They didn't blow a whistle.
No, maybe they did, and we just didn't hear it.
I don't know.
So, and then Killo, thanks for joining us. Cowboys for life. Buddy Johnson, what's up? We might get Todd Haley.
Yeah, that's another word on the street, so to speak. Let me see if this is a passing, if he was throwing the ball. Yeah. It'll count it because that finger is throwing forward. It's so close.
Tony Valencia, Cowboys need a top-tier corner. As much as I want to agree, I'm actually pretty happy with our rookie talent, and I think that we have other positions.
I think right now there's so many other. We got linebacker, we got offensive line, and some depth there, depending on what. Oh man.
Oh, someone got him.
Taco whiff, but Lee Collins got him.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that are going to go on. First and foremost, before we talk about the players, we got to get rid of these coaches, and we know that Garrett's not going anywhere.
But
we also know that there's 7 coaches, or rumors this week that there's 7 position coaches that jobs are on the line because their contracts are up. But nothing was said until today. Today, guys,
about the
an hour before the game.
And the defensive
coordinator and defensive coordinator. This is now this is not Jerry Jones didn't say this. It didn't come from the Cowboys organization or media. It came from reporters, anonymous, probably, the growlings of something happening.
Sources say that they're going to be fired after this game.
Yeah, and again, they said that. I heard more.
Nice.
There's Aguilar, right? No, who's that? Torrey Smith. Yeah, I thought it was Aguilar, hands like feet.
I hate when you say that.
I know you're waiting for that.
Michael Rodriguez says we need a backup left tackle. And Michael, if you've been on our channel any time, I've been saying this for a long time. We need someone to back up Tyron Smith desperately.
And I've been saying I don't think we should go draft on that. I think we should go, if we're serious about keeping Tyron Smith, we should go free agency on a not a big name left tackle. Go on somebody who's solid, who can go in there and do the job, and we have confidence in. Not Byron Bell doesn't know what he's doing, and even worse, Chaz Green, who even knows less what he's doing.
Is someone who will inspire confidence in our quarterback as well, because like I said, that Atlanta game changed.
Guys, 4th and 7, the Eagles are going for it on the 39 of the Cowboys. Let's see, Foles underneath, trying to get open. Oh, that was Taco in there. Good defense. Taco did his thing there. I think it was Taco, if I wasn't wrong. But the Cowboys defense held. They didn't get fooled. And again, this is a problem for the Eagles, I think, more than the Cowboys. This is irrelevant for the Cowboys, other than draft pick. But this is relevant for the Eagles in a little way, as you can see. Eagles suck.
Yes.
No matter what, even if they're number one in the NFC, they still suck as far as Cowboy fans are concerned. And the Eagles are not looking great. The Cowboy defense is above average. We read the stats the other day. They're ranked between 16 and 11 in every category. Any main category of yards or points allowed or yards allowed. The Cowboys are 16 to an 11th ranked team or 10th ranked team.
Yes.
So I'm proud of the Cowboy defense. Like someone said over here earlier about Marinelli, I agree 100%. I think we should keep him. He's a player. He's a hard coach, old school. He needs to get out of that Tampa 2 coverage garbage. That's old, 20 years old. But he needs to. Defenses can pick that apart. Offense can pick that apart. But somehow, even though he says Tampa 2 is not changing anything, he has been playing his corners, the rookies, the law, up to the line now. Yes. They're playing up to the line a lot closer, a lot more press coverage, a lot more bump and run. So that is great news, as we've seen throughout the season as it's gone past the halfway point with Marinelli, I think, changing up some things, which is good. Now, so I think we need to keep him. I think that our corners are going to be great for the future. I like Byron Jones. Even if we keep Jeff Heath and Kevin Frazier, I don't have an issue with that. Scandrick is gone. But as far as getting a corner and doing that kind of thing, I do think that we have to concentrate on linebacker as a first pick. I think we got to pick maybe second round we go offensive tackle, not tackle, but like offensive guard, offensive lineman. Something on the offensive side.
I know a few people are also saying maybe receiver. I wouldn't mind going for a fast wide receiver in the second round.
We have fast receiver that can spread the field.
But
we have so many rookies now.
I still think linebacker is our first most important position to look for in the draft. That's just me. I know we've been saying a lot, maybe Roquan Smith. I know a lot of other people have been saying Roquan Smith. It really depends on what happens.
We're going to look more into that. Yeah, we're going to look into more into that. Right now, the Cowboys are at 19th in the draft. Now, the top 20 teams the top 12 teams make the playoffs. So those 12 teams, it's 32 to 20. It's taken up, or 32 to 21, I think, it's taken up. So we're 19th. We can only go down to 20th. That's the worst we can be if we win this game. But if we lose this game, and I'm not saying I'm not really. Look, we're Cowboy fans. Who got the pressure? No, that was DeMarcus Lawrence. But I think this one was the one who got again. And DeMarcus Lawrence got pressured 3 times on Nick Foles.
And they have to start
playing crazy, right? And this is a franchise tag for him coming this year. We want to see one more year of him.
Has something to play for. Roblox Master, thanks for joining us.
Run around, guys. Sorry.
I do think that Todd Haley could help Dak. I think that a lot of people could help Dak.
I think North Turner was a good coach as well. Here we go. Oh, a fake to Zeke. Nice. To Dez Bryant. He makes the catch.
There we go. Good.
He gets 4 yards at 5 yards, 5 yards, 6 yards.
Yeah, but I think the best thing we can do to help Dak is, again, give him a little bit more confidence in his line again. And put someone back there that's not going to get him crushed like a pancake on the field. Let's be real. Let me see. Nike Payne, he wants to see a safety that can get interceptions. I'm positive that our safeties can do that job because they've been doing it.
Well, see, they've been
doing all right this year. Interceptions?
No.
Oh, actually,
horrible.
No.
Horrible interceptions.
Yeah, no.
We're horrible at interceptions. Waiting for you to say that because Byron Jones cannot catch the ball very well. Yeah. But honestly, guys, it's not the safeties either. It's the corners. A lot of things we do. Let's see, Zeke.
But
Come on, Zeke. Come on, Zeke.
Nice.
Just
the thing
don't
is
get hurt.
that the way I see it is that we've improved, and I'm confident that we'll continue to improve in that sense. Because remember, 2 years ago we had like 4. This year, again, not as many. We had like 7 or 8.
No. I don't think more. I don't know how many. We must be one of the worst in the league in interceptions. And again, it's. I understand what he's saying about safety that can get interceptions, but
I think it's just
it's more our nose for the ball. I think you're saying. I'm assuming it's nose for the ball. We have Anthony Brown that had an interception and he dropped it.
But remember that one game? It was 2 in a row. It was like Jalen Smith had in his hands and Taco Charlton had in his hands.
Yeah, we almost lost the game because of that. Yeah. Let's see. Is it play action to Zeke? Yeah, Dak's gonna go mid-range here. Bad throw. Hanging Dez Bryant out there. Again, that's on Dak. Guys, that's on Dak. But again, but you know who it's on first and foremost? I'm going to say it again. Scott Linehan, offensive coordinator. It's 1st down and 10. The run works. We got 6 yards on a run, so we throw the ball.
And you know what? You know what? Dak might have overthrown it, but Dez stumbled in that route.
Did he? Yeah, I think at the end I saw it.
He stumbled and he kind of tripped, so it looks like he.
But it was still overthrown.
Yes.
It was still too high.
The receiver messed up the route.
Now we're going to run a second down. Now they all know we're going to run, or should run. There we go. Run, and we lost yards because we're too predictable when it comes to the play calling. Not the running. We run 1st down. We get 6 yards, 5 yards with Zeke. Now you can pass, but you run.
But now you have to pass.
Now it's 3rd and 11. This is what I'm talking about. And look, guys, of course we lose this game. We get a better draft pick, go up 2, 3, 4 spots maybe in the draft. Could get Roquan Smith compared to somebody who is a future prospect. So it could make a big difference for our team. It's better if we lose.
Yeah.
We can't do that. We can't do that here in this channel. We will not root for the Eagles. So it hurts me to see the Cowboys still doing the same crap. That's why we need to see Scott Linehan out of there first and foremost. And then Jason Garrett. He's not going anywhere. Lenahan, I mean, unfortunately, Marinelli is going to be, might get the axe as well. There's the catch by Witten. No, we did not.
Yeah, he was on the line.
No, we did not. He did not have possession. Witten had possession after he got pushed back. It's fourth down. Might as well go for it at this point, guys. I mean,
if the Eagles went for it, why not?
We're a yard farther back, so we are going for it.
Yeah, we're bringing out our tight ends.
We're bringing out our run package. Let's see if we do the run pass option. This guy, I don't know what freaking Ed Warders and whoever's out there, that say that this is on the coach. Even Vach, who I respect a lot. You got to run the ball here. I don't care if the whole league knows what you're doing. You run the ball. You can't help it if the whole line breaks down.
Yeah.
I mean, the line broke down. I think it was Byron Bell. So as you know, guys, even though he's played well at run blocking.
And if that right there doesn't tell you that,
you see him?
It was
Byron Bell just got blown out.
And if
everybody else held it.
Yeah, and if that doesn't tell you that you need someone
a backup tackle.
Yeah, a backup left tackle, then whatever, Cowboys. I mean, we can't do everything for you here.
Look,
and then Michael Rodriguez, you're right. It was completely overthrown. That's on Dak. He needs to get more accurate.
But why did the coaches make that call in the first place? Why not run first down, run second down? You wouldn't have to go fourth and inches. You know what I'm saying? You would make the first down already. You continue the drive, and that's the mindset of the Cowboys this season. You look at that Seattle game, that first and goal on the 3. That drive is the definition of our season. It's a microcosm of our season, because when you look at what we did, all right, we integrated the run and pass nicely now to get down the field, but mainly we stuck with the run on that drive. We get into the red zone. We got a penalty that got us into the red zone, but because of the pass, which we needed to do, I don't say we don't pass at all, but we got to make it less predictable when we pass the ball. We have to make the routes less predictable. That's the issue on the Cowboys. That the receivers coach, who probably will not be there, Marinelli, hopefully, not Marinelli, but Lenahan hopefully will not be there, when he does not make adjustments to your players. He's making adjustments to what he wants.
Exactly.
And depending on he said that the reason that we threw twice on first and down on the goal line against Seattle Seahawks, this is what the season is about. The reason we threw is because he felt that since we were losing by two scores at the time, 9 points, that the time was an issue. We had 7 minutes when we got there. Under 7 minutes, right under 7 minutes. That's a lot of time to get the ball back twice if you score.
Are you saying that you don't trust your team to make that happen, or at least your offense? Or
it's insane. It's insane that he's excuses not wasting time. No. Not wasting time on on a play where you run the ball once with Zeke, you probably get a yard, maybe you get nothing like you saw here, but you run the ball again with Zeke, and maybe you play action on third down. At worst, if you lose a yard, but I don't see why offensive line with Byron Bell, when he was blocking well last week, this week he blew this block here on fourth down, which is if that happens, you deserve to go down and lose. But we can get inches. If we cannot get inches, if we can get 3 yards in 3 plays, then we deserve not to make the playoffs. That's the way I see it. I would go down with the ship if I was Lenahan, and run the ball 3 times. And if we don't get in, run it 4th time if you have to kick the field goal, I guess, at that point, because we're only down 6 at that point.
Exactly.
But you got to get the ball in the end zone. And I'd rather go down with our strength than die with our weakness, which is more embarrassing. And that's the problem. And the thing is that he doesn't do it. He does this the whole season. It's a continuous thing, guys.
No, and not just that, but the Cowboys all season, instead of playing to their strength, which, we're all sitting here thinking it's our offense, they put so much on that defense,
and they still handle it,
and we still manage to handle it and be successful and get to this point, guys.
So both teams will stop on 4th down. The Eagles got the ball back. I'm trying to get on here, guys, with you.
Sorry, guys, contacts. So,
you all right,
Barry B, thanks for joining us. He heard Todd Haley might be available for the Cowboys.
We've been talking about this all morning. Really get him! Nice. Yeah, that's an intentional grounding. Oh no, okay, Clements was back there.
Yeah. So DJ Crown J, thanks for joining
Lawrence
us.
again is in there. Crown J in the house. What's up?
Like you said, Lawrence says a little something.
DeMarcus Lawrence is just doing something. He's doing franchise. I mean, look at that.
And again, they just can't stop him. And that's their starting line, right?
Yes, that is their starting. That's their.
That's what we should have looked like the first time.
That's Selleck, I think, their tight end. But I mean, he's been around for a while, so I'm surprised that he's not handling. DeMarcus Lawrence is manhandling that offensive line for the Eagles. I want to get all
right, here we go. So 2nd and 10, 8 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Great run stop by Hitchens.
Yes.
Just
Hitchens, again, guys, if you watched yesterday on the stream, Hitchens had 13 tackles on Madden. That never happens. Hitchens was playing for something in Madden.
Yeah, and they're quick showing an aside over to the Bears-Vikings game. Looks like the Vikings just scored their first touchdown of the game about 9 minutes into the first quarter.
No, reversed. Well, yeah, that's how much is left. But we're about 6 minutes taken up in the first quarter.
6 minutes into the first quarter. 9 minutes left.
So, guys, really, this game, again, reiterate, this game is meaningless for both teams. Sorry.
And now
it's meaningless for both teams. And yeah, 3rd and 12 for the Eagles and their shotgun. There you go. Malik Collins went off sides.
Did he? Oh.
No, I'm sorry. Tone Jones. My fault.
Oh, they're pointing. I don't know. They're pointing the other way.
Oh, you have the flags.
Oh yeah. Let's see, guys. Put it up a little bit.
Looks like the Eagles are right on the line again. So whatever it is, it's on us.
All right. So yeah, no flag there, guys. I'm not throwing the flag for that. Cowboys defense looks solid. Keep Marinelli. Barry B, I agree. That's the only saving grace, because before this, I really thought Marinelli wasn't going to be able to adapt.
So listen, here's the thing, guys, about that whole thing, which was breaking this morning. Kind of breaking news. It wasn't really confirmed, and it's really not confirmed because it's still.
I guess we'll know at the end of the game, and we'll definitely keep you guys updated.
It's still like, it's not coming from the Cowboy camp, but basically what people are saying is that you said that the players are. Well, hold on, let's watch this play. 3rd and 7. Of course, losing would help us, guys, but we don't root for losing here. Come on, get some pressure in there. Get in there. No one's there. You got Xavier Woods, right there in front, but you had Anthony Brown covering,
Yeah, we'll see what happens to him. Jones was covering, though, fell, and I think that's who the ball was supposed to go to.
There it is. Ertz, you're right.
Look, Ertz. Oh, was it Ertz? Yeah,
because he tried to chip block DeMarcus Lawrence, and DeMarcus Lawrence threw it to the ground.
He tripped over DeMarcus Lawrence's foot, and that's it. That was supposed to be the open player, or whoever was back with. It looks like Cheeto. Check out how the Cowboys are playing the defense with Marinelli. Playing up closer. It's a combination of man and zone.
Exactly. That's the way that's the better. He didn't last in the beginning of the season. He was playing basically a drop back Tampa 2 coverage zone. It's garbage. Everybody knows that. And so now he's changed it up some. Oh, get out of the way. Switzer wants now he can grab. Okay, now they stopped it. So let's. If I don't know if they're coming out or not, I think they're going to commercial, guys. First and foremost, thank you for joining us, guys. Hit that thumbs up, that like button.
Make sure to hit like on the stream. It really does help out our channel. It's one of the best ways to support. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Just because the Cowboys season is ending doesn't mean we're stopping. We're still bringing you guys all the Cowboys updates every day. So hit that notification
throughout the offseason draft.
What's going to happen?
A lot of any Cowboy news, we're going to of course talk about it. Of course, football news we'll talk about. We're going to do postseason games. We're going to do Super Bowl, of course.
Yeah, we're going to be doing some stuff other than Cowboy stuff. We're going to be doing some basketball, March Madness.
Some fun stuff, guys. And we're going to do little competitive things like brackets and stuff like that. We're going to do it for my Cowboys family subscribers. So make sure you stay on board for that and stay active on the chat so we can see you. Hit the like, subscribe if you're new, notification bell, guys. Hit that. Because that's how we do. YouTube broke down today. It was late with the notifications.
But if you did get a notification, let us know.
Yeah, let us know if you got a notification, guys, because we have not received any yet, and it's been 15 minutes into this.
Yeah.
So they're giving us problems, but either way, watch the ads. That's another way of helping us. Put content in there, talking with us. But guys, of course, remember we have a Patreon account. We're going to do some more adult-oriented content, not really family-friendly, more language-filled. Like last night, unfortunately, if you watch that VR, don't watch it because I cursed and I got scared from a stupid game. So, guys, what I would say is that if you want to donate through there, that is awesome. That would help our channel. We're going to make big leaps and bounds by the time next season starts, and we're kicking off in July, which is for us kickoff when they start camp. We're going to be doing a lot of news, guys, and a lot of upgrades to the channel. So stay tuned for that. We have special things coming in the mail. It should be here any day. We're going to announce it soon as it arrives, and send it out to all you guys who, as you can see above, the weekly super chat leaderboard, guys. DJ Crown J. He's been our best supporter on this, straight up, in all different kinds of ways. But he was the last week's winner, our first week as we did this. You can see below, guys. If you haven't seen that video, check out Friday's video.
That's right.
It was a great breakdown, over 2 hours. You can go skip around if you want, but man, DJ Crown J brought up 2 or 3 fantastic points that the whole season we haven't brought up here. So much love to DJ Crown J for his input. Of course, thank you so much from our hearts for the donations as well. And currently, as you see above, he's still leading this week. Again, a new week starts over. He's leading. LT Metters, an Eagle fan.
That's right.
He's in second place, guys. The Dallas Cowboys football news has been rocking out twice or 3 times this week, so he's doing great.
Right, so
Dano,
yes.
He donated through Patreon, so thank you. And Slim Shady did a $5 drop the other day. Thank you guys so much. If you want to make the leaderboard, you can try to donate through Super Chat or Patreon. And
all support helps, guys. So here we go. First and 10 for the Cowboys.
Now Zeke, I want to see Zeke run. Look at that, 3 yards.
He got 3 yards after he was
hitting the backfield. He got 3 yards.
So, football nerd, yes, it was a 4th down for the Eagles. We managed to stop him. Michael Rodriguez says we need to keep Rod for another year or 2. With this defense, we had a no-name defense, and our corners were still shutting people down. And that's, and again, mainly due to the rookies that we got this year. is the reason that we got to do so much defensively. Let me see. If they're going to fire, Barry B said if they're going to fire Linehan, they better fire Linehan on Monday so they can get a new coordinator here early to work with the offense and Dak.
Here we go.
Again, if they're going to make any moves, I really do want to see it right after this game.
Well, that was a good pass by Dak, guys. Give me the excuses on Dez on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cold. All right, so it's cold. Other receivers catching the ball. Look, that hit Dak in the hands.
Let me see.
A perfect pass by Dak. I'm sorry, yes, that hit Dez in the hands. Perfect pass.
That was, again,
good defense, but he's a number one receiver, guys. And on top of that, Dez had somebody wrapped around his stomach. Maybe could have been a call. That's the rookie, I think, right? Isn't that the rookie? No, I don't know. It looks like him from the picture.
They didn't show his.
The rookie for the Eagles, and I forgot his name. I deleted it off my thing, but you guys know who he is. He's playing his first game after a ruptured Achilles in April. So he's in the first time of the season, his first game ever. 3rd and 8, overthrown, and plus he was covered. I think his name was Sheldon or something. I don't know. Either way, Dak overthrew him, but the guy was covered. And guys, again, we went. What did we do at that time? We ran the ball once. Zeke went from a -1 to +3, and then threw twice, and then we threw the ball twice. This is Marinelli. This is why Marinelli's gonna get fired, and I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Where's Switzer? I think we're gonna see him later on in the game.
Guys, remember,
starters aren't playing.
No Beasley today. As you saw Witten's in the game, I'm surprised to some extent that some of these guys are playing. Sean Lee, we don't want to risk him.
Yeah, Sidney Jones. There we go. Thank you so much for that, buddy.
By the way, is Lyle Collins on there playing? Because I didn't think he was going to play. I had him all. Nice punt by Chris Jones inside the 20 again, baby. That's your boy.
That's right.
So is Bailey. He's got to produce. But look, we're going to still say, guys, we're still going to root for our Cowboys to beat these stinking Eagles. And look, Sudfeld is in. That's their rookie cornerback. He's going to be playing tomorrow. I mean, he's going to be. He actually, I think he was going to. He made an appearance on our stream last night when I think Nick Foles got hurt, but he came back in. But we saw Sudfeld. We were talking to some Eagle fans about him. They're high on him as well. So they want to really see what he's got out there. Maybe he's their third stringer really when you look at it.
Rush, really.
We'll see Cooper Rush. I'm pretty sure it would be disgusting if we have Dak Prescott playing against the backups at the end of this game. I'm sorry. I mean, that's and again, if we lose, it's even more embarrassing. I heard some Cowboy players saying we got to make a statement, like Tyrone Crawford. The only statement you're going to make, Tyrone Crawford, is which team you're going to be on next year.
Yeah.
If you're on a team, I'm sure somebody will sign you, pick up that lofty paycheck. But I'm telling you right now that we're going to be cutting people like Crawford, cutting or not re-signing. Crawford, Scandrick,
they're gone.
Byron Bell, Chaz Green, Alfred Morris. Not that he's bad, but we have Rod Smith, right? We're going to probably pick up a running back somewhere, whether it's free agency or in the draft, late in the draft. So and then you're going to have other guys that are on the bubble. Dez Bryant, Bryce Butler, he's a free agent. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Bryce Butler is one of those guys. I have a feeling he's going to go. I don't want to see him go. I'd be very upset.
It's really what the market is for him,
But it's also another player that the Cowboys had so much talent. They kind of failed to use him to his fullest potential. And he kind of got lost on our team, especially with all the wide receivers we have. Regardless of what's out there, I just don't see us keeping him because I think we can get something for him.
I agree.
There's too many other teams who are desperate for a wide receiver like him, and the Cowboys seem unable to put him to good use.
Yeah, but the thing about him is that well, you talking about Dez, right? Wait.
Butler.
Oh, Butler. I'm sorry, Bryce Butler, yeah. See, Bryce Butler can spread the field. He's lanky and tall. DJ Crown J made a great point about that on our discussion.
I like Bryce Butler. I'm just telling you what I think.
But we signed T. Will 4 years, $4 million a year. So now we're trapped with him, so to speak. Unless we cut him, we get a salary cap hit on that penalty, which means it hits us, half of it at least hits the salary cap. On top of that, we got to then pay Bryce Butler, add that on top of it's just too much. Now we made this bed.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones did. We got to sleep in it. So, unfortunately, I almost went unfamily friendly there, but unfortunately, Butler might be one of those people we have to let go. Now, who do we sign with all this open money now, with the extension of the salary cap going from where it is now and adding $4 to $10 million on top of it? I see us going, re-signing Zach Martin, re-signing with a franchise tag, DeMarcus Lawrence, re-signing restricted free agent David Irving, and maybe signing unrestricted free agent
And guys,
Anthony
Nick
Hitchens.
Foles is still out there.
Is he?
Yeah.
I think so. I thought Sudfeld was going to get in.
I think
he's warming up.
Yeah. This is probably Nick Foles' last drive, but he is still there.
He thought he was going to go in there because they didn't do that unless they're coming in.
So DJ Crown J said Linehan has to go.
Yes, for sure, man. And that's what the big news is today, guys. I want to reiterate.
He says Haley is better than Linehan. I think that, again, I would have to get more into him.
I would agree. Haley scares me a little bit because he gets into that pass craziness too. And the thing is that, like someone like North Turner, I think he has a good balance. I don't know if he's going to be out there as a name. I heard there he is a name out there for offensive coordinator, not head coach,
exactly.
offensive coordinator. And he can establish the run on your offense by like he did with the Cowboys with Emmett, and still develop your quarterback like he did with Aikman. Why not do that with Zeke and Dak? Who made the first hit? Kevon Frazier could not hold him. It's all right though. Taco and Lee finished it off. They got a first down. Listen, guys. Again,
in any other situation, I would agree.
I want to reiterate that it's not the biggest deal if they win this game. Oh, there's Dion. Who is that? Touchdown.
That was a close
touchdown for the Patriots. I don't know who that was. 7-0 against New York. I don't know how meaningless that is, guys. Honestly, I haven't even looked at the playoff race and the positioning. I know there's like 5 or 6 games that are important.
Right now, guys, we're keeping focus on the Cowboys. We'll be covering the playoffs for sure, guys. So.
By the way, so 3 of Dak's first 5 passes attempts have been to Dez Bryant. Just letting you know.
And I think Football Nerdy, you were the one that said that he's trying to force the ball. Oh!
There it is. That's a sack for 68. Lewis Neal gets a sack. Good job.
There you go. But I think it's a sack. I think it was you saying that Dak is trying to force the ball to Dez. That's not all Dak's decision making.
Yeah, and that's not uncommon.
I hope you understand that. The play calling is get the ball to Dez. It's for sometimes at least.
Well, Dez is the primary receiver. So if Dak reads that he's got single coverage.
He's like his first option.
See, here's the thing with Dak. He's still not learning how to adjust on the fly. He sees something happen. He goes to it's a progression. It's like, okay, then I do this without thinking about it, almost like a robot. That's good, but that's also bad. And when you have in a conservative system, it's good. When you're in a non-conservative system, it's bad because he's not able to really do some. There's Nick Foles, play action. He got held. 61 held him. Interception.
There you go.
Chin away, baby. Woo! Yes, go Cowboys, baby. Oh, Uzier. I don't care if it doesn't matter. I don't care if it's the backup, Nick Foles. He hasn't lost a game yet this year, Nick Foles. My point is that
it'd be nice to handle his first loss.
Awuzie is reading things. Someone asked me yesterday who's the most impressive rookie overall.
Awuzie.
There was a point where it was like, Jordan Lewis. There was a point where it was this guy. We were looking at Switzer maybe. No, Awuzie is my guy. That's my next jersey I'm getting once either Jerry Jones wakes the hell up. Because again, if he does fire these guys, there's a chance I might buy some stuff still. But if you don't fire anybody, guys, that petition is on this description. Click on it and look. Cowboys legend LL did it. Space Cowboy 17 started up. A lot of these big YouTubers they talk about the New England Patriots coordinator. I don't know if we're gonna get him, but we just want Jerry Jones to make some damn moves with his coaching staff. We want Garrett out. We know we're not going to get that, but we want. My primary concern is Lenahan. The problem with Garrett, he trusts his coaches too much. He doesn't intervene like a head coach should, and that's why he should be gone.
So you go
here we go, Zeke.
10.
A little razzle dazzle. We got T. Will on the other side. Come on, Dak. Don't get hurt. Yeah, get out of the way.
Good job.
Get out of the way, Dak. First down. Good play by.
No. Dak got out of the way.
That was tricky. You guys, you see Dak on that play? He saw number. I don't know, a big number 90-something, running 94, 97, running downhill at him, and he literally was going to block him, and he walked out the way. Here he comes, out of the way. He just got in his way.
Exactly, he just got in his way to slow him down. But guys,
he was smart. He did not get injured. And that's the key. Look at Noah Brown, great block, guys. Noah Brown.
Again, they call him Baby Dez, and I think there's
catches better than Daddy Dez.
Flashes of it.
He plays better than Daddy Dez when as far as catching this season. He's caught the ball better than Dez.
So here we go, guys. 2nd and 1. It looks like a run.
Run the damn ball.
Pound the ball. Oh,
damn it! Zeke tried to get cute there. See, Zeke got too cute. But you know what? Also, guys, how did this guy get through? You understand? This is the problem, man. It's making everything we say look bad.
Christopher Clayton, you got it. Woozier, guys. Again.
Great play with 52.
I thought Jordan Lewis was going to be the breakout rookie because we heard so much about him from the staff.
And he started off the best.
After hamstring, and he was the first one who went in there was like, bam.
I'm also going to say Jordan Lewis has played great as well, even throughout the season.
I'm not trying to knock him. I'm just saying that. And then Xavier Woods was making a name for himself, and I was all over the X-ray.
Not tackling well, though.
Not tackling as well. And then Awuzie
is the best of all worlds.
Kind of the piece to.
At the bottom, no. He's going short. They're reading it, and we punt. No. Yeah. That's 4th down. I don't know what T. Will's doing, pointing down the field. I don't know. Again, guys, this is what we again.
A lack of awareness there.
How do we get back so far?
Austin, we are not from Dallas, but we are Dallas Cowboy fans. Yeah, that doesn't change.
Our original video, you can check it out. It shows how we became fans. How she became a fan basically when she met me. She didn't know anything about football. She started watching Cowboys and got addicted to this. And me, since a kid, man, I'm originally from the New York, New Jersey area, and it's all Giants. But at the time when I was a kid, guys, there was no internet. There was no and DirecTV with all the games on. So it was just the Cowboy cheerleaders and the Cowboy colors. I think, nice punt. Kevon Frazier and Byron Jones were not ready for that. They could have probably caught that and allowed it not go in the end zone.
But you know what? Again, Chris Jones is just
he's the man. Yeah, he should be a Pro Bowler.
Uzzi's going to be a Pro Bowler soon. Barry B, again, I hope you're right. I want all of us to be right. I think we have a lot of hopes and expectations for these rookies. I think they have the potential and the heat and the energy and
Roblox master
and the variety. I think that's the thing. They're so versatile. These rookies can do so much. They're not just like a one-trick pony. You know, it's we have Rod Smith, who plays great on special teams, and then he goes back there as a running back, and he has this power. You know he's going to continue to develop well.
Catch the ball well.
Yeah, exactly. You have Awuzie, who, again, we put him as safety, he does well. You put him at corner, he does well. You have these guys that are just moving.
Xavier Woods, you put him at corner. He's a safety. He's playing corner right now.
We've been able to make Byron Jones and Jeff Heath.
Watch him. Xavier Woods going to get back. Good. All right, so look, guys. We're looking. Is that Ash? Oh, Ash is in the game. Wow, I didn't know he was in, guys. I know he had a shoulder injury.
I'm looking for Lyle Collins though on
offense. Yeah, we gotta look for. I think he is playing though. I think he is playing.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
Guys, look at this. All 3 of Dallas Cowboys rookies have an interception this year. Awuzie, who was the highest pick out of he was a 2nd round pick. Was it 2nd or 3rd? No. That Jordan Lewis was 2nd round pick. Jordan Lewis, or 2nd. Okay, Jordan Lewis, boy, he got his first pick in his first game against Denver. Next was Xavier Woods on the tip play in Atlanta. He made the interception. Dove for it. Got it. That's on the Eagles, by the way. Boom. Eagles. Oh, Jesus. I threw it all over here. Eagles! False start. Yeah. And Awuzie just got his interception. Guys, all 3 rookies, the law. Lewis, L, Lewis, A, Awuzie, W, Woods. All 3 of them this year. All Cowboy rookies have interceptions. That's pretty awesome. I think Heath has 3 interceptions leading our team. And he's close to trash. He's improved. He got out of the trash this season. Now he's got like his head out of the trash. As far as we're concerned, he still has to do a lot more for us to really buy into him. But that's great news for our rookies. Get in there. It's a screen. Ash read it. That's a block in the back. They didn't call it. Thank you. I called it. Block in the back, damn it. That's right. Get it back. It's a block in the back. It better be. I went on the risk because I saw a lineman block Taco, I think, or someone. Oh, they blocked Richard Ash in the back. Check the replay.
Yeah, the flag is all the way back.
It came out. Boom, baby. Dropping the knowledge there on these freaking refs and announcers.
All right, so let me see. It's not.
I love getting those calls right. Look at this.
Throw the ball.
Watch how he got blocked in the back, right there. I mean, how much he could have made a tackle and he got blocked. And you know how many times they missed that this season? They call it an irrelevant game. Fucking shit. I mean, against last week in Seattle, it happened on the whole drive. That first when Dez Bryant fumbled and they got the ball and they drove, they got like 4 holding penalties not called on them, and then they called us for all being encroaching. When they moved first, it's incredible. And that was an important game. That's when we needed this one. Again, guys, we honestly don't probably deserve to make the playoffs, so we've been playing all year.
We have about a minute left in the first quarter just to keep you guys updated.
0-0.
It's 2nd and 21 for the Eagles. A lot of you guys are saying Linehan is the worst. Linehan is drunk before he started this game.
You're all right.
Now, Johnny Kumbian, thanks for joining us. He said he wants to see Cooper Rush. Maybe it'll elevate Dak's game.
Come down. Yeah, well, we'll see. But oh, who fell? Crawford, you're out of here anyways. Xavier Woods almost had a pick 6. Damn it.
Oh, that would have been great. But now it's a 3rd and 21.
You can see the problems the Eagles are having, guys. And this is at home. I know it's a meaningless game, but they're trying to still polish off Nick Foles some. This is concerning for them. He's throwing off. He's throwing off the wrong foot too.
They're playing they're going into the playoffs.
They need to be ready, and I'm telling you right now,
the first round bye and the backup quarterback that they need as much practice, as much studying.
I want to make sure I clarify something to the Eagle fans out there. Listen, congratulations on being the midseason champs. Congratulations on being the #1 seed in NFC. So you guys earned it. You guys are NFC East champion. So congratulations. But it doesn't matter unless you win the Super Bowl. Trust me.
Paved with.
Get in there.
That would have been a nice safety.
And the way you guys are looking right, get that outside. See, Anthony Brown broke. Oh, Awuzie. Yeah, what are you doing? Awuzie knocked you the next week. Aguilar, get your hands on the feet off our sideline.
You know what? Again, Awuzie is going to be that player, guys. Awuzie is going to be that player. He's like a game changer.
Here we go. This is the Eagle Cowboy stuff we talking about.
Yep.
Get that fight, guys. Get that mother.
Get out of there!
Hit! I don't care. The season's over.
No, because the Eagle. What, you want him suspended?
They'll trick the Eagles and get it suspended.
But you know what? That Eagle guy came rushing into that Cowboy.
Listen, Awuzie knocked him to next week. He didn't like it, so he shoved him back. Aguilar, go suck it. Look at Brown. Look at whatever. Get out of here. Then look, Awuzie knocked the ball out of his hands.
I'm glad that we're able to give you guys the blow by blow. Let me see. Barry B said move Byron Jones back to cornerback and then draft a safety in the first round.
Could be, but again, we have 4 corners. I will say Anthony Brown, number 30, blew the coverage on that because he's supposed to hold outside. He's supposed to not bite on the inside, and he did. He didn't fair catch it. I'm about to say, Swisser's playing with fire doing that crap. He caught that. It was a tough catch, too. What are you, over his back? What the hell's going on? I'm having seizures just watching this.
All right, guys. Ooh.
It's funny, after all these. Oh, there we go. Wait, let's see what's on the line. Okay, I guess it didn't show yet. But, guys. Oh, wait. No, I thought they were going to. I thought they were going to commercial. I want to see who's on the offensive line for the Cowboys. Although, honestly, it's probably La'el Collins. Again, Jason Garrett's little sticking with the players that are not injured to play. Then going by that logic, probably will play. But again, they never really said much. Let me see. Yeah, 71 is in there, La'el Collins. So we have our full offensive line minus Tyron Smith. We have Byron Bell. After this play, it goes commercial.
All right, here we go.
Let's see. It's a run to Zeke.
I like that. First down, run to Zeke.
Boom. There you go. 4 yards. 4 yards, guys. Again, running with Zeke. He pops 4.5 yards a carry almost against every team. What are we doing not running? Yes, we lost a yard. Yes, we didn't get the fourth down. I'd rather go down like that than go down by punting every time.
Michael Rodriguez says he doesn't think Orlando Scandrick is going to be let go. I disagree with you.
He's not let go. His contract is up. They're not going to re-sign him.
That's it. Let me see. We tried Jones as cornerback at his first season. Yeah, Nike paid, but again, his first season, Byron Jones now has more experience. He has different talent around him, and we're a different team now. So, it's not the same. It's not the same Byron Jones, I think, that we saw as the same as his first year. The guy I'm most concerned about.
What do you mean? What do you mean? In a good way or bad way, Byron Jones?
In a good way, that he's playing.
He's better.
We tried him the first year as cornerback, and he didn't work out. There might have been other reasons.
The matchup is the key here. So we had other corners, and but the thing is that I think when we play Byron Jones against tight ends in a cornerback position, so we moving him up. When he played Ertz, even though Ertz fell, remember though, Byron Jones has been covering tight ends the whole season for the most part. Of course, not against Jimmy Graham last week. We put Jordan Lewis tiny against Graham, and that's coaching again. And Marinelli, that's on you, but also on Jason Garrett because he's the head coordinator. He's the head coordinator of everybody, so he's their boss. He's allowed
he's the puppet master.
Exactly, he's supposed to overrule these defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators, especially offensive because he knows offense better. He could have said, I want to put someone else. I want to make sure that Byron Jones is always. He could tell Marinelli, Ron, I want you to make sure you move all of, always, whenever you see Jimmy Graham breaking out as a receiver and lining up out there, I want you shifting Byron Jones and making Jordan Lewis come inside. He doesn't do that. But he shouldn't have to tell him that. That's the key, though.
Jason Garrett might know the game of football, and I'm not going to knock out. Yeah, he's a smart man.
He has no balls, though.
But
just tell me, keeping it real, guys.
No, regardless of what his status is on that, no, Jason Garrett is just not a good game manager. And I think I have to give credit to DJ Crown J. I think you were the one that said it when we did our long live stream.
Yes.
You said that Jason Garrett is not a good game manager. He doesn't make good decisions when he's leading, he just is not a good decision maker. And I think that is a big problem because he has obviously all this knowledge and all these other things. And as a coach, he might be successful or whatever.
And I think that's why
he doesn't seem to make good decisions
people keep saying, well, look, last year Jason Garrett did great and he was coach of the year, and also the coordinator. Nobody had a problem with him. The reason is because the coordinator,
they were
on
doing
offense,
different things.
Well, yeah, they were conservative. They announced the whole offseason how we're going to open up the playbook, and we thought it was going to open it up some. They opened it up Romo style almost. So that's not what Dak is, and that's where Scott Lanham is messing up, and that's why I think that opening it up has actually hurt the Cowboys. Look at this, tried to get tricky. I hit Noah Brown in the head. As I'm saying, Noah Brown is better than Dez Bryant catching it. Noah Brown drops.
But he's
a rookie.
And again, he's a rookie.
He's a receiver, though, in the NFL. I always get mad when they drop these.
The Rotomuspam said Dak is still forcing the ball to Dez, and the running game is playing very finesse.
Here's the running game, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. It's a little ball. Zeke twice tried to get cute, and he lost the yardage. I think you just keep running to Zeke. Just trust in Zeke, guys. Trust in Zeke.
But do you think that it's also the coaches trying to tell Zeke to get cute? I mean, does that make sense?
No. That's just natural ability. That's on Zeke. Okay. I would say the whole season, other than his blocking last week in the pass game, that's been his worst. Oh, get out of there. Good. He's got that hole open side. Just run it. Get that. He's not going to get it. Oh, he got it.
He should have gotten it.
He's going to count him out by his foot? Really? I want to see a replay, and you can challenge this one, Garrett. Thanks, baby.
Sorry.
He's got abused, and you got domestic violence in the house. If that was Zeke, he'd be out for the 6 games for the girls doing that. Let me see where his foot hit. No! That's in! That's a first down, baby!
That's a first down.
I want to see it again. I want to see it from the marker, guys, because his foot was in for sure.
Look, someone in the booth is watching this.
Throw that goddamn challenge flag. I mean, are you kidding me? Yeah, he's grabbing it. I see Garrett grabbing for something. We're challenging this, right? It's 4 seconds. They got it. We got 2 seconds. Throw the goddamn challenge flag. We're taking the penalty. Taking the penalty. So we can punt. I understand the penalty with a punt, but
Bye, Jason Garrett. Please leave exit stage left
and you know, it's funny. We want the Cowboys in the end. We look at this as non-biased as possible to the T. You know,
yeah,
to the 10th power. We want the Cowboys to lose. And listen how upsetting we're getting because the Cowboys keep screwing us.
Thank you, Rotomus Mom. Jason Garrett has to go. What kind of bad coach? Who can keep their job after sucking this bad?
Now you can't even call the challenge now because it's another play, basically. So
you know what? I want to go to my boss and my job and tell him, hey, I just don't feel like
let it bounce. Lance Lenore, 14 in the game, by the way, guys, on special teams. We'll see how much he plays later.
This is ridiculous. Yeah, Michael Rodriguez said Jason Garrett's balls are deflated. Yeah, obviously we're stuck with Garrett.
I was trying to make it more in the
Maybe Dez dropped it just like his dad. Well, like father, like son, and that's the problem, though.
But son is a rookie.
That's the problem.
So father should be catching them.
But the thing is, again, how can you expect daddy or baby to catch him if daddy isn't going to do it either? And that's the point. Dez should be making those catches. He's our elite #1 receiver. He's our veteran guy.
If you guys believe Jason Garrett should go and Scott Lanhan should go, not saying about Marinelli, just those two, donate to Super Chat, guys, to our channel. Thank you so much. And then we know you're serious.
Put your money where your
mouth is. This is a game day stream. Usually we get, we get a good amount of. So it's a long 3-hour stream, guys. We're here. Go Cowboys, even in this game.
Quarter, 1st and 10 for the Eagles on their own.
Get in. I want to see a safety. There's a blitz by Xavier Woods. Woo! Nice play by Xavier. He read that. All right. I know that Byron Jones got blocked out by number 10. But that was a great read. I just like to see if we have to see our starters, I want to see them do well. Xavier Woods did a great read right there. You guys see that read by Xavier Woods?
Yeah.
He saw the screen, the bubble screen to the receiver, and he jumped in front and stopped.
Okay. So now Sudfield is in, guys. Nick Foles is officially out and not playing again.
Not out like hurt. They're just resting him, guys. He got his 3. He looked horrible out there for the most part.
That's their new cash cow coming into these playoffs.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is their backup. They never know when you might need him. Yeah, you never know when you might. That's a smart thing. You know, you play him because you don't know when or if you might need him. Last year we had Roma. We knew about him. Oh, yeah. We just the 10 straight. I mean, just too many yards there. I will say it looks like, and it's all good, Brandon. Listen, as long as you're true to your team, when your team gets knocked out of the playoffs, don't say, go Cowboys next year. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Stick with your team.
We appreciate all fans. And guys, a bandwagon fan, I don't know if an Eagle fan out there has lost interest the last couple of years because their team is not being great, or some Redskin fans. We haven't seen any Redskin fans this year.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily bandwagon because you're not there. Nice play. I will say this quarterback's looking nice right now. He's acting the play out all the way through for a rookie. Looking good. I'll say this. It's important to note that sometimes just fans just go away sometimes. We won't go away. We've been doing this. I've been doing this for 35 years in real life.
We're not going anywhere, guys.
Yeah, but a bandwagon fan is somebody who says, I like the Patriots because they, this year, go Patriots. And then a couple of years later, they're like, okay, go Seattle because they won the Super Bowl. And then a couple of years later, they're go Vikings.
Go Cowboys again.
Or go Patriots again. That's a bandwagon fan. That's a front runner. And we don't like that. So stick with your team on this channel, guys. This is what it's about. My Cowboys family. It's not just about Cowboys. It's about all NFL teams. And we do talk football, not just Cowboys. We talk all football. But we know our stuff here pretty well. We have a lot of great people in the chat. Speaking of DJ Crown J, the greatest in the chat, he is now put down $2 to start off to kick this thing off, guys. Crown
Thank
J,
you so much, DJ Crown J.
Thank you. Extending your lead.
Everything you do.
Extending the lead.
Thank you so much for helping us out. Let's see. So.
Here we go. Play action. That's a hold on Taco. They're holding Taco. So get the sack. Who got the sack there? Was it Malik?
Is it a sack?
I don't know. I guess he was running forward. I don't know if they count as a sack. But right there, it looks like Taco was being held on top. Watch this on the outside. Right there. He's got a hooked arm on him. It's not a penalty, guys. Please tell me if I'm wrong about these rules. Taco's arm.
Can we get like a referee handbook or something so we can see the rules? Because he was like.
I'm here. He was this arm. It was hooked underneath my chest. Like and he was trying to go. That's a hold, guys. That's good. I like that hold. Almost ate your lipstick there.
All right, guys. So 2nd and 11 for the E-Gals on their own 31.
2nd and 11.
11 minutes left.
There's a blitz, a safety blitz coming. Nice. And I think the Cowboys, and Sean, you're right. Sean blew that play up. The Cowboys safety came up. I don't know who that was on that side. If it was Xavier Woods or looks like it was Jeff Heath maybe.
Oh, looks like the Vikings scored again.
Yep, 14-0 Vikings.
For the Vikings.
DJ Crown J, you guys do your if you guys do any super chat, if you guys put a question in there or a comment that you really want us to see, make sure you put it in in the super chat. I know DJ Crown J, man, he said so much. Check out Friday's show, guys, or discussion.
We know it's long, but it's worth it, guys. DJ Crown J dropped the knowledge.
Yeah.
Dropping bombs all over the place, especially breaking down that Denver game. That was really
that was awesome. Again, that's a hold! Again on Tyrone Crawford. Bull crap. I mean, maybe I'm saying hold too much, but I mean, come on, guys. None of those are holding plays?
It's more the there you go. Thank you. It's more the inconsistency of it, because we've been seeing it all season for the most part. But if you're gonna call it both ways. They haven't done that.
They called it on the Cowboys constantly. Look at this hold. This is like what, the 10th holding call against our opposition the whole year. Look at this.
He's choking him. He's like.
The jersey was getting pulled. Tyrone Crawford was getting. There was like 3 guys getting held, and they called it on one only.
I don't know, guys. Maybe 2018 will be the Cowboys' year as far as penalties.
For the Cowboy fans, we know what it's about. For true Cowboy fans out here, it's not about winning the NFC East. And again, my fiance, my love here, she got NFC East hats last year.
They were on sale.
And we got them, and it's a matching, thing. You always do that for your woman, but I'm not wearing it anymore because the Eagles are officially the NFC East champs. Right. We don't care about that, though. We care about Super Bowls. 2 words, something that Eagles understand. Eagle fans. God, nice tackle. Jordan Lewis again. Even though he didn't wrap, he was there to make the stop. He could have got a first down there. So I like the way our defense.
They call a holding. You're right.
Out of the three rookies that we have back there, the law, Lewis and Chidobe Awuzie, LA of that law trio, are the best tacklers on that group. And not only that, they're better tacklers than Scandrick. They're better tacklers than Heath. They're better tacklers than Byron Jones. These guys are superstar tacklers. I love it. And they're playing corners.
And again, they hit hard. They wrap their arms. They're in the play. They're there. And again, for rookies, I'm just really happy because I know their star is hopefully only going to go up. I want to see Anthony Brown, though. That's one of the guys that concerns me the most. He played so well his rookie year.
Wow. That's all right. Wow.
He played so well his rookie year. He's played horrifically this year. He's really gone down. I don't know if it's coaching or him, sophomore slump, whatever it is. He needs to show me something next year that proves that he wasn't just a one and done,
Yeah. I wonder what we're going to do on offense now. I'm talking about this game, hit the volume on this. Guys, I do want to say that much love to DJ Crown J again for the donation. Thank you all on the top of this here for the donation. Thank you guys last week because Billy Sarducci, Cowboys X Factor, a couple other guys that helped out the channel. Again, you don't have to do it every week, guys. Do it once in a while, it's fine. You can do it every day like DJ Crown J. I mean,
that's right. You want to knock him out of that number 1 spot. You still got time.
We're going to call this My Cowboys Family with DJ Crown J. But you are part of the family, so it's still always going to be My Cowboys Family. You understand, guys? We're all together in this. I'm talking about other YouTubers, too. Whether you like Joe Boo and Mark Holmes, you might not. You might think it's cringy. We sometimes think it's a little cringy with the doll and all that. But you know what? It's all right. You know what? Because we do Go Cowboys every time, and that's cringy. It's all good. He brings out, sometimes he puts out 8 videos a day. That's hard work for him. That's, you got to give him credit for that. A lot of it's conversational, So we try to do more factual, like set in stone stuff, rather than give our opinion. We give our opinion on what the facts are going to be. So we're all different channels. LL had a lot of trash talking channels. So did Mike Mosh, South of Heaven 88. They had fun channels to watch. But LL's changing over. Cowboys legend. He's going to go and do a lot of fantasy football stuff. A lot of interesting stuff on his channel.
We're changing it up, trying to make, all of YouTube, all the Cowboys YouTube world, just a great place to hang out and watch and fun.
Yeah, DJ Crown J might be joining the community as well. So that's awesome when it comes to the YouTube creating community. That's great when you put your ideas out there. We can collaborate and do stuff like with Space Cowboy X Factor in the future. Vach is going to do something here. Supposedly, maybe do something. We'll see because it could get a little contentious. But it's still fun. Again, he believes the coaches are not to blame. He believes it's on the players, and we are a big disagreement there. Myself, fiance, DJ Crown J, a lot of you guys agree with us on this. Vach, he's a coach. He knows more about the coaching side of things. He's probably more sympathetic to that, so I can understand why he would say that. But the players have to produce on the field. We all agree on that across the board. But the coaches have to put the players, that's their job, to put the players in the best situations to succeed.
Position, exactly.
Using their strengths, not using their weaknesses. And I'm sorry, yes, they got to make the plays.
Cowboys Abroad in the house. Hey, what's up, Cowboys Abroad? Thanks for joining us here.
One of the main guys, he also subscribed last week. after that Oakland game. Yeah, I'm sorry. So donated last week after that Jeff Heath play that saved our season.
That's right. He
$38. That's awesome.
Jeff Heath keeps playing like this. I'm not saying I'm going to buy his jersey.
Oh hell no! I don't know.
I might buy his sticker.
So here we go, guys. Got the ball back.
Botch on this one.
He is? Yeah, and that's true. Cowboys Abroad does put it on the players, but Cowboys Abroad, you got to remember, I still believe, and a lot of us here believe, and I want to know what you really do think about this when it comes to putting the players in the best abilities to succeed. Who does that fall on? Does that fall on Dak? Does that fall on Dez? Does that fall on Zeke? Whose job is it to put the players on the field that are playing for your team the best? What's the best thing for them to be in positions to accentuate their strengths? Or to try to play through the coaches putting them in weak positions. I'm just curious. Look at this. That was a blitz, though.
And then Dallas Cowboy fan 1980. This game is sad to watch. It's sad and it's embarrassing and it's a lot of things. But
and their defense is still their defense. I think their defense is. I don't think they have their starters in anymore in defense. So and we have our starters in offense minus Byron Bell. This is more embarrassment than
Byron Bell's.
I'm saying Byron Bell's the one that's in there. It's not a starter. That's what I said.
Actually, it was
and Beasley, of course.
Collins that blew it there.
Well, Collins, yeah, we need to just, that's what I'm saying. He's not 100%.
LT Better's in the house too. What's up, man? Thanks for joining us here. Yep. Wait, you said, let me see. I love all the prophets saying Eagles won't win. Would you win a Super Bowl without Zeke? We know we're in a tough spot. You're not telling us anything we don't know. We knew after that Rams game.
You're talking about, I'm not trying to tell Eagle fans what they don't know.
We're not saying there isn't a chance. We're not saying you don't have a chance. But there are definitely still a lot of Eagle fans who are a little extra hyped. Oh, we're gonna make it to the Super Bowl. I think it's disappointing because I would have rather see you guys lose.
Well, LT is 100% right. LT is saying right about. I don't know if he's talking to Eagle fans, Cowboy fans. Yeah. I think just stop listening to the hype, the meaningless game, and it is true. That's the point. This is meaningless. Yet both teams are playing, with pride. Even the Eagles, who have nothing to play for. Even the Cowboys, who really are playing for. Some of these guys playing for their jobs. But again, and as Dallas Cowboy fan 1980 states on here, yes, you are 100% right. Coaching. Whoa! He did not fair catch that, I guess. No. Wow! And look, the guy hit early too. Or he tripped over our guy. Either way, Eagles are in good field position, guys. That higher draft pick, you never know. But still, we can't root against our Cowboys. We hate the Eagles so much, guys, that I would take the couple of picks. Right now, me saying this, I'm probably going to smack myself later. But right now, this moment, I don't care about the picks. I want to win the game. I want to beat the Eagles. I don't care. I'm a Cowboy fan for life. I cannot force myself to root against the Cowboys. But if we lose this game, there are a lot of more positives than negatives. Let's put it that way. Now, Dallas Cowboy fan 1980. The big news is that, and this was today, there's rumblings that tomorrow is going to be a big firing day on the Cowboys coaching staff. You're going to see some linebacker coach, a linebacker coach here, a receiver coach there. A lot of guys are getting their contracts renewed. There's about 7 position coaches. They're on the hot seat. But what came out today, which is the new news, is that now they're talking about, was it Haley, right? Yeah. Becoming offensive coordinator. They're talking about, Jason Garrett's got his job still. He's not going to lose it, but now
Garrett's not going anywhere. But they are saying that Marinelli and Marinelli are both going to be out.
Yes, which I'm not really a big fan of Marinelli being knocked out because he's done a lot. He's done miracles with this defense, with these rookies, with these injuries. I mean, with these suspensions at the beginning of the year.
This is one of the few times that he is going to be scapegoated.
That would suck.
If he does leave, he's going to be a scapegoat.
The only thing he does need to
leave because they're trying to save face by the embarrassment that is Jason.
The only thing that bothers me, right? That they're all to blame in the end. I mean, Marinelli changed his defensive scheme when he said he was going to change it, as
But Linehan hasn't
said.
changed anything.
Well, Linehan hasn't done that damn thing. He don't think he changes the whole game plan this year from conservative last year to run first, run heavy, to pass crazy. 52% pass, 48% run. In this game, it's increasing those numbers for the pass. And again, and that's what I'm trying to say, guys, is that is coaching. And the fact that Jason Garrett doesn't step in on some of these plays, on goal line plays, and say, let's not, run the ball, let's pass it. Let's not pass the ball, let's run it. That's on Jason Garrett. So what I'm trying to say in the big scheme here, the big picture, is that Jason Garrett's job is safe. But now we're hearing that offensive coordinator, Scott Linehan, like you said, and defensive coordinator, Rod Marinelli, are both looking to be fired tomorrow. If the word is out that he's going to probably get fired, these are the things that there's also a lot of word in the Dallas Cowboy locker room that they are, kind of
unhappy with the coaches, and that supposedly the coaches are unhappy with the players.
I think even Vach Lombardi said that if the coaches lose the team, that's when you fire the coaches. Well, Vach, There you go.
It sounds like the team is.
There's a lot of reports about that.
We saw the breakdown. We
saw Scandrick.
Yeah, when we saw Scandrick do that, we knew that something
against
was
Atlanta
going
Falcons,
on.
guys.
The Cowboys are the type of team that, other than Dez, which is kind of his own wild card, the Cowboys are the type of team, they keep it in-house. They don't let out their frustrations outside of their own little Cowboys bubble. So to see a player do that speaks a lot to the frustration. The team was nice.
Wow. Yes, I agree with you, Dallas Cowboy fan 1980. That is 100% correct. LT Metters, I'm watching my couch after hear the news, man. Thank you, man.
And DJ Crownjay, our offense is weak and a threat to no one. Exactly. Who's going to be scared? Well, we don't even use the scariest part of our offense, which is Zeke. I mean, would you be worried about Zeke if you only had to stop him once or twice? And I'm being real. That's it. Is Zeke that scary if you only have to stop him once or twice? Because you could probably do that even though he gets a few yards
That's not so scary,
or
is
whatever.
It? Here's the blunt. The blunt is running. The blunt got about 6 yards. He did a little Zeke there, and he can do that. Garrett Blunt. I've always liked him.
Yeah, Nerd Jakey, the Cowboys are not in the playoffs. This is a meaningless game. Just letting you know.
It's a meaningless game as far as,
and the Browns are
what's actually going to happen for the postseason. But it's meaningful for the Eagles when it comes to their first couple of drives. Let's see how their offense is going. And we know, I agree with LT. It's just, he's an Eagle fan. He's a very respectable, intelligent Eagle fan, knowing what's going on here, not biased. And he said, it's vanilla defense, pretty much. It's like an exhibition. It's like a playoff. It's like a preseason game, guys. It's really meaningless, but
no injuries.
Some Eagles are trying to still play to see how they're going to play in the offseason. Get him! DeMarcus Lawrence half a sack with the Tone Jones guys. The Tone Jones again. I think he was the best replacement over Ash, over Lewis. I've been saying his name. He looked the best out of all of them.
He came in and he's been the most successful since we
so far. Yeah, look. He broke through two. He was double covered that time too. He got out of it and got a half a sack with Lawrence.
That's still their starting line.
Lawrence gets a half a sack on that. I'm pretty sure.
So that's still what their starting offensive line. Regardless of what their quarterback thing is. Is that their punter taking off his?
Yeah, we are actually Rack City. We're watching this on our local channel. It's a surprise that I think they moved a lot of games to 4 o'clock to make it more interesting. The unimportant games here.
Right now it's in our local Fox channel, so try checking your local Fox.
Whoa! Was that Lawrence again?
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
What are you doing, Switzer? What's wrong with him? He almost fell down. Just fall on the ball. Don't let it go back farther. Great punt. Their punter is good too, by the way. They got look at him. He forgot to take his pants off.
Well, no, that's what I was asking. I'm like, is he taking off his warm-up pants?
Yes.
You saw him throw it to the side, but here's my question though: so they can't is it against the rules for them to kick with those pants on, or to wear those pants?
Oh, he can do it, but he won't be able to extend himself so much.
I didn't know how that works. So DJ Crownjay, you know something, man? Zeke doesn't have the burst that Freeman and Gurley has. But
I know you're saying overall not as bursting, but he's out of the bursting.
I think he has power bursting.
Who said that?
He's DJ Crownjay. But you know what? I almost don't feel like we can even really truly get a grasp of Zeke's talent this year as much. He missed those 6 games. I don't feel like we used them half as much as we needed to. And the few times we did use him,
we took him out of his game, we took him mindset-wise out of his game.
We brought Zeke, we put Zeke in a bad position in that sense. Not so much the suspensions, because that, I understand how that messed with his game.
I don't believe that I should be, and people say that's on Zeke. That's not on Zeke when the NFL is railroading him, guys. So let's get that off of that BS, because it's not Zeke's fault that the NFL and some woman accused him. Maybe it's his fault for getting in a situation that's maybe not a greatest situation with this girl's nuts.
You know what? Tons of other NFL players do tons of other dumb things and put themselves in bad situations.
Yells at them for doing that. My point is that you don't blame the victim. People say about blaming the victim when you talk about sexual assault or harassment. Well, it goes also for this, where Zeke Elliott is the victim in this situation. And if you look at the records, you look at the facts, every non-biased NFL fan and human would agree that there's no way Zeke should suffer consequences. He did not suffer any legal consequences. 0. He was not charged. He was charged, but he was not prosecuted. He wasn't taken to court. There was no evidence supporting these claims yet. Because of the CBA, the way it's structured, Zeke had to take the hit because Goodell is Czar Goodell. Yeah. He's dictator Goodell, and he can do. If he feels it was wrong, even if it was found, two different police departments dropped any charges, and a prosecutor dropped the charge as well in Ohio. So in the end,
But the NFL's word is law. And
exactly.
LT Matters, thank you so much. That's NFL. Enjoy your game. And guys, Happy New Year. Enjoy the festivities. Stay safe.
Enjoy the last day of 2017 with us here, my Cowboys family.
The last day of 2017 that we'll have to suffer through another Cowboys debacle on TV. Hopefully 2018 brings some much better things for
some
our
bad
Cowboys.
News for you guys, though, for us Cowboy fans. Cooper Rush didn't take any first-team snaps. I don't know if we're going to see Cooper Rush in this game. I don't know. Just being real.
How embarrassing are you? You guys are a piece
That's
of crap.
on Jason Garrett. Come on, Zeke. Run the damn ball.
If we don't see Cooper Rush in this game, you guys are going to hear a lot of words coming out of my mouth, and they're all going to be coming from the curse room. Because
how are we going to hear that? I'll mic it up.
You guys will hear it. Because I cannot wrap my head around how Jason Garrett still has a job if Cooper Rush doesn't come out there. They're playing their second and third stringers soon.
Jerry Jones does not hold the coaches accountable. That's a fact, guys. Cowboys Abroad, Vach Lombardi, you guys got to agree on this. Jerry Jones does not hold these guys accountable. You guys know it. You guys know it. It's a fact.
This year was a reality check for our team, DJ Crown J, but how much more of a reality check do you need than this?
Look, Switzer playing Beasley's role. See him up top in the slot? There's Beasley. Boom. I mean, not Beasley. Switzer. Hold on to that ball, Switz. Right. I say Beasley the first time.
You said Beasley the first time.
You guys know what I mean.
Right.
Look, they look the same. And then number 10 and number 11. Come on.
How can you ever mistake
Goldilocks?
Beasley's long flowing locks.
I don't look at these guys like that, baby.
It looks like a Switzer does have one of those little head things. A lot of the players are wearing them for underneath their helmet just to keep themselves warm, I believe, right?
Yes,
it's like a little black skull cap that goes like.
Guys, don't forget, if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button, guys, on the stream.
Clay, thanks for joining us, and Happy New Year to you.
Yes, Happy New Year. Make sure you hit subscribe if you're new, guys. We're growing. And now it's 3rd and 3. It's 3rd and 3. It's okay, Switzer. First down. 2 plays in a row for Switz.
First down, Switzer.
Yay. There you go, guys.
It took 15 games, but we finally see Ryan Switzer as a wide receiver. Sorry, no, I have to take that back. He did do one thing.
He had one catch,
He did one thing for 3 yards, so.
A 3rd down conversion for the Cowboys on a pass. Yay!
So Dallas Cowboys fan 1980 said, watching this game lets me know how much we need to work on. Watching this whole season shows you what you need to work on.
Yes,
First and foremost, work on your coaching. Work on, losing some coaching weight. And by that, I mean at least 200 pounds of Jason Garrett.
Well, that's not going to happen, though, guys. Jason Garrett, that's going to be a coach. What the are you kidding? Okay, got it back. Hannah, throw the flag. Throw it up in the air. That's right. That'd be on the Eagles, guys. Don't worry.
Good.
Again, Zeke definitely looks a little bit rusty. I don't know if playing from last week, missing on the pass. See, that's not an excuse for Zeke. There you go. Zeke did miss 2 important, blocks in the passing game to help Dak, and that hurt us last week. Forget about when. The point is that he's been out for a couple weeks. 6 weeks, coming back. He shouldn't lose that part, but, the season is kind of gone. I don't really put that too much. Great job by Hannah to rip that back out, though. But I do think that Zeke will come back next season, with a different kind of mindset. I think we need to get a good offensive coordinator. We're not going to get rid of Garrett. So the word is that, Haley is going to be coming in to check. That's the word on the street, that we're getting rid of Lenahan, getting Haley, getting rid of Marinelli, and we'll have to see. We'll have to see who we get for the defensive coach. Oh! Bell, you piece of garbage. That's a hold. He's going deep. It might be a free play. Dez Bryant catches it for once. Yes. Let's see what the flag is. I don't know. There might have been a hold on the Eagles.
And DJ Cranjay said Garrett's doing damage control. But again, isn't it more damage to keep your starters out the entire game?
And Byron Bell, piece of garbage. Bye-bye, Byron Bell. Anyways, he's going to be gone next year. Yay. Maybe this helps us with our draft, guys. That's all. I'm going to keep saying that. When something bad happens to our Cowboys, I'm going to switch it to the positive. I'm going to be positive today. Let's say, there you go. Thank you, draft. He grabbed them, threw them down. 70.
And again,
nice now,
but that's kind of the point. He makes it now when it doesn't mean crap. He makes it now when the play is dead and it doesn't matter and nothing matters. But he can't make it when it freaking counts.
Yep.
Piece of crap.
Cowboys Abroad, Dez you're right. He needs to work on that. And that's where it's on the players. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah,
it's on Dak to throw the ball properly. It's on Dak to throw the ball properly. Come on, you got him. Get out of my way. Yeah, baby.
There you go. First down. Thank you. And what? I don't want him doing that. I'm doing it for him. Yeah.
I don't want him doing it because you know what? He's kind of pissed off too.
Yeah, he's not doing it because he knows it doesn't mean.
Listen, him and Dak are team players. They're loyal to their coaches. They're basically young guys. They're gonna do what the coach is saying. They're gonna believe in them. And listen, you have to when you're a young guy.
And that's the thing. I do think they're doing the right thing.
Right.
The best thing they can do is keep their mouths shut
and be positive about their coaches.
Stick with the party lines.
But I guarantee you, when they get a new coach in there, when they get a new offensive coordinator in there, you're gonna see a change. When if they can maximize as a hold by Hannah, they didn't call it. He even looked down the field to see the flag came out. Oh. When I see Zeke not moving on the ground, I got a little nervous. Zeke freaks me out.
Cheeto, Rack City. Cheeto did get a pick. And remember, it was great.
All three, as everybody know, all three rookie defensive backs, Cheeto, Awuzie, and Xavier Woods, all three of them have interceptions this season, guys. That is awesome. That's a great future for our defensive backs. Yeah. We're gonna franchise D-Law. We're gonna hopefully sign David Irving back, and hopefully he's okay.
Yeah.
And we're gonna of course re-sign Zach Martin without question, our guard. We need to get him on offense. And then we have Anthony Hitchens, that's my concern. If we lose him, we got to get Roquan Smith, someone like that in the draft, a good linebacker. Because without that, with Jalen Smith getting thrown in there, I don't know if he's mentally ready to take over for that spot. So, whoa! LT Matters.
LT Matters with a $50 super chat.
Wow, I don't know what to say.
Fans, please support good people doing good, positive work. Wow. MCF. I support quite a few pages. I want Nino shout-outs. Just enjoy, blessing good folks. Man. Keep up the great work. Happy New Year. Enjoy the game.
Wow,
but
brother.
You know what, LT Matters?
You are
and that's the thing. I understand you don't want to shout out, and I get that. But when people do things like this, they deserve the credit because guess what? We all work hard for our money. We do put in a lot of work and effort into this channel, and when people appreciate what we do, we want to let you guys know that we appreciate what you guys do too.
Wow, and
LT Matters, thank you so much.
LT is making a run now because now
I do think he's taking over that number one spot.
DJ Crown J.
Wow. Guys, seriously, I am so blown away. I always joke and I say that when we started this channel, I thought it would be me, fiance, and a microwave. And I know I keep saying that, but it still astounds me that we have so many people out there who just as passionate about this game and just as into it, as we are. Poetry in motion. I've heard it said before, but really football is about everything about what we do here, My Cowboys Family. It's about, even if you disagree, just looking at things from a different perspective, everyone coming together just to have fun and enjoy. So seriously, LT Matters, thank you so much, man. And to all of you guys, whether it's $1 or $50 or $5 or whatever it is, even if you guys are just here liking, subscribing, and commenting and just being part of our Cowboys family, thank you to every single one of you. Much love to
LT. LT, man, I gotta say that's LT, guys. He officially has made. This is a Philadelphia Eagle fans. That tells you. The respect is here, guys, and he respects us. We respect him. We've been saying it all season when he's been jumping on here, throughout the middle of the year and on.
We have an Eagles Sun jersey in the back.
I know, and this guy is right now leading My Cowboys Family, website page with the donations. But man, thank you so much, LT, and we'll leave it at that because you said it yourself. You represented yourself, your Eagles. Much love to you and your love for your team.
I know. Go to the Eagles Stadium and spread some of your good Eagles mojo. Oh, go Dak!
Come on, baby. Go!
Slide! Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, that was so close.
Who does this look like right here? Jason Garrett. Slide.
I swear, I just saw like a hand right next to his helmet. I thought he was going down.
The blitz came from the blitz came from the left side. It over pursued and he ran in.
Cooper or Bell? I think it was mainly Bell because it looks like Cooper was supposed to be blocking whoever.
So here's the thing about Dak, and nobody wants to talk about. He has a good feel. He's got a great brain for this. Look at that pass. That's a great pass.
Great job, T-Will. A little high. That was a little high.
But again, what are we doing? Again, it was 1:27. We're throwing the ball because we have to now, and that's fine because at the end of the half, you got your 2-minute drill. Dak's rolling. Look at it. Here we go, guys.
Yeah, and DJ Crown J, again, we appreciate all of your support, every single one of you guys.
Yes, man.
Rack City, try double checking. I don't know if your local station will have it.
Get out!
Local Fox
Throw it away. Smart play by Dak.
Yeah.
Again, Dak, I'm telling you guys, he's got the brain. He's got game manager easy. He's got the legs to change things around. He can run pass options, but you got to use it smart. You just can't do it every 3 plays, and that's the thing on the goal line.
Thanks for joining us as well. I saw your name pop up in the chat, guys. We're going to be
Kingstar in the house. Yes, we're going to do shout-outs, guys. Probably at the half here.
Let's see, Rayvon, thanks for joining us. I just want to make sure I get any new games. Yep, Rayvon
from Virginia.
Rayvon 243.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that was Rayvon from Virginia because he's out there. He's a Giants fan.
So I don't know if you're a Giants fan, but every single one of you guys, thanks for joining us here. So 36 for the Cowboys.
36 with a
minute
9
in the second quarter.
A minute 9. Let's see. It's a flag. It looks like it's either us or Switzer. Beautiful.
Go Switzer.
Now let's see if they were either. It's going to be 2 things, guys. Either illegal formation by the Cowboys or encroachment in neutral zone. Neutral zone on the Eagles. Throw that flag.
You have the flag, baby.
Booyah on the Eagles. Decline. Switzer. First down.
Yep. Offside defense. Woo!
And I don't know what I'm cheering. I'm sitting here cheering, and I'm so happy because I see the Cowboys doing well. But we know in our hearts. We
I don't care. I'm cheering. And then Giants 15-7. Giants 15-7. That's a weird score. What happened there, Rack City? Let me know the breakdown.
Oh. Yeah, thank goodness. I mean, again.
Oh, that almost looked like a hold.
I love this. I know. I love to see Switzer. I love to see Switzer being integrated into this.
I want to see.
He's going. Oh, right.
Someone's open. Someone's open. Someone's open.
Get
open.
That's a hold. 32 hold. Are you kidding me? He grabbed him by the jersey.
I don't know, baby. I know you said it. It looked like Dez was.
Watch at the end. Watch at the end of the play. He grabs him. 32 grabs his jersey right here. Right there. He grabbed his arm.
It looked like Dez.
Oh, Cooper. Oh, no. Jonathan Cooper.
This is what you get, Cowboys. You piece of crap, Jonathan Garrett.
Jonathan Garrett. Jason Garrett.
Jonathan
Whatever. Cooper is hurt, guys. Looks pretty bad. Let's see. Probably got rolled. He broke his leg.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, guys. He broke his leg.
This is what you get, Jason freaking Garrett. You piece of crap. You're a horrible coach. I hope you break your leg and someone rolls on your leg for a second.
This is
no, because this is what happens. He's taking a risk with his players, with our starters. Jonathan Cooper's been doing a fantastic job all season.
Oh, now we got to change. Now, guys, that changes the whole thing now. Now, what do we do? Look, he's going to be coming back next year. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know.
What if he never plays well again because he just broke his leg in how many ever different places? Guys, this is what bad coaching looks like. So,
I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. I apologize for yelling. I apologize for the curse.
You know, I don't apologize for it because guess what? Again, this is what bad coaching gets you, guys. What's going to happen next? If the reason we lose a game next year is because we don't have a good left guard or because Jonathan Cooper is hurt or something happened, Jason Garrett, I'm coming after you.
It looked really, really bad. I hope. Oh, please, man, don't be. If he gets up and they can't walk him off. Not with that. That looked bad. It looked like. Did you not see that leg bend?
Yeah.
It like almost. Man, I hate seeing that kind of stuff.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Oh, hold on.
He can't even put weight on it.
Yeah, no, it's broken. It's broken. I'm gonna say it's broken. Maybe it's not. It's fractured.
He's not putting any weight on it at all. He's barely walking on it. Why are they not carting him off?
The fact that he's even doing this is not good.
No, look how slow he's moving. But you know what? Jonathan Cooper, you deserve a real clap and not a Garrett clap.
Yes, a real one.
Real clap. You know what? No,
our
starters, you're still going out there, and as much as we want to say that they're not, they have nothing to play for, whatever, they're still going out there. They're doing their job.
Cowboys are better. I agree. I agree with that. All offseason to recover. But here's the point, man. Like you said, you never know if he's going to come back as he was. You also don't know, if that breaks. Again, when you broken leg usually comes back stronger. So that is true. But why risk it? Why risk it? Why would you risk? This man, right? He's got a career. He's got a future. He just broke his goddamn leg because of bad coaching decisions.
I know injuries happen. Players get hurt even in the preseason, even just walking through their house in the middle of the night. But when you're putting your players in bad positions and you have your starters out, when the Eagles already replaced their starters, if it's so meaningless, then what is the point? If it's meaningless, if they're only playing for one thing, then what's the point? And there's another flag, it better be on them.
It doesn't matter. The only thing that could be worse if it was somebody who really mattered. And I say he does really matter.
Our offensive line is.
You're right.
The heart of this team.
Jonathan Cooper's on a 1-year contract. So I don't know
he's been playing so
I know that, but we don't know if we would even.
And there's a holding on us. Who was it? Byron Bell again.
Yeah, we are frustrated Cowboy fans. We're sitting here cheering.
Is football
exactly.
Zeke
that's the
next.
point.
Dak might be next.
Who said that?
What's going to happen if Byron Bell gets hurt? Chaz Green comes back in?
Who said Zeke could be next?
Football nerd.
Thank you, football nerd. You're 100% right, and that's the problem.
We're getting heated.
For a game that's meaningless, obviously it's meaningful. And again,
like I said, it's not meaningless. That's why when you have your starters out there still, this game still has meaning because it's showing that it's important enough to play your starters and risk everything.
I agree.
In a regular football game, the risk beats that, or the risk beats that reward, or the reward beats that risk because it's a regular season game and you want the best talent out there.
Look, Joe Moody's in there looking like oh my God, he's getting, what a bad pass by Dak. Again, but listen, guys, here's the deal about the offense for the Cowboys.
I mean, Dak is done for the rest of his game, too. He's going to suck because he has no one there blocking for him.
Look at Looney. He actually did a decent job this time, but he got a little help by Frederick. But he's getting pushed back into the quarterback.
Yeah.
It's going to be we need to get Dak out. We need to get Dak out. The whole left side is broken. It's broken. The whole left side is broken, guys. Zeke's not gonna even smell 120. Who's hurt? T. Will's hurt. Another guy hurt. So tell me, Cowboys are
ankle with an ankle.
Yeah, tell me I know we had the whole season to recover, but why do you want to?
I'm done.
Why do you want to? Fucking. Sorry, man. Listen. I know what you are saying about making it up. We can't change a thing either way. This is the Cowboys abroad. Let me know when the coaching makes a difference to you.
You know what's funny, guys?
It's been old. This has been old. I could go back to Jason Garrett back years and years. I'm talking about right now. This season is disrespectful to every Cowboy fan out there. The way the coaches have coached.
And guys, it looks like Jonathan Cooper actually talked to a Dallas reporter earlier this week, saying that he's never been healthier than when he's been with Dallas. Like he's enjoyed the best health of his career now that he's here to start. So, and this was on Thursday, Friday. So just remember, earlier this week, Jonathan Cooper was saying he's never been healthier in his career. What is a healthy Jonathan Cooper who's been playing on that line all year, who's going to hopefully continue to play with that line?
Is that fair to him?
No, because he's been doing a fantastic job. And again, remember, he was competing for that job with Chaz Green.
Guys,
he took Chaz Green and turned him into an afterthought.
Remember this, though, as well, when it comes down to Cooper. This guy was a top 10 draft pick for the Cardinals, injured, bounced around from team to team, could never establish it.
From team to team.
He was a bust, and he's actually come in and played very well for our Cowboys.
And again, he's headed for free agency as well.
Correct, so. That's what I said. So now, it's going to hurt it hurts him. Now, I know we're not supposed to care about that, whatever.
What a stop.
I care about Jonathan Cooper. I care about the fact that he should not be out there. Look, what if that happened to Travis Frederick? How would you feel? What if that happened to Dak Prescott or Ezekiel Elliott? That could affect them for the rest of their career.
Forget that. I'm also hearing Todd Archer's reporting that if he plays 75% of the snaps, he gets an extra $500,000 bonus. Jonathan Cooper.
Of today's game?
Yeah, of the season.
Oh, he's done
right
that.
Now he's at 80%. The rest of this game could knock him down under that. I'm not joking. So
it doesn't make sense though. 5% in 2.5.
Because he's at around 80%,
right.
80.8.
He won't drop that much though.
I guess it depends on how many snaps we have.
That would suck though, guys. Again,
it's close enough that it might. Either way, that man has earned that bonus for sure.
But then again, then if he doesn't play today, then he doesn't get it.
That's what I'm trying to say. He played today, but he needs to play 75% of the team's offensive snaps. We're at 80.
I know.
He's at 80.
But let's say we bench our starters. Then he didn't get that money, maybe.
Exactly.
Well, that's why he has to play for himself too. So in that sense, that's on the players too. But the coach made the decision in the end, guys. Don't fool yourselves.
Yeah, and Terrence Williams is officially on the side. He's not out. He is on the sideline. It looks like they're going to examine him with an ankle or knee injury or foot.
He's out for this game, is what I'm trying to say. Another thing, guys. The Cowboys don't score before this half, which obviously they're not going to. It'll be the second time this season they've been held scoreless in a game this season. If you remember the first one, it was 3-0 against the Chargers on Thanksgiving. Yeah. Now it's New Year's Eve, and it's 0-0.
Even the Denver game, we had managed to get a touchdown in the first half, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
right?
Denver we scored, in the first half.
And we still don't know how severe that
Cooper injury is.
He's getting examined, guys. We
saw the injury.
As soon as we know
we're not doctors, but it looked really bad, unfortunately.
And I'm just looking at Jonathan Cooper's face said it all, because you know what? These players are tough. They know and they feel. It's one thing to feel pain, but they know when they're facing a severe injury.
Get in there. There's a screen. Taco's in there.
Sean Lee missed it.
It's all right. Let the time run out.
Honestly, I'd rather Sean Lee miss every single tackle if it means he doesn't get hurt. Because now I'm just looking at this.
We know Sean Lee what he can do. I don't mind putting out there, rookies or guys that are trying to evaluate, even if they're starters. I don't mind that, but I mind it. I don't mind Taco out there.
Here, let me put it to you this way.
He's going to be a starter next year.
We have 53 rushing yards and 54 passing yards.
I mean,
does that sound like a good ratio?
I'm just saying that's what the Cowboys have done. That's what the Cowboys do the whole year. 52% pass, 48% run, and guys, we have either been close or leading in about 3/4 worth of all these games. Either very close, maybe down by a little bit, or tied or winning. So it's not an excuse that we still got to pass 52% of the time.
Look, at least Switzer is showing that he should be somewhere on our wide receiver
Switzer should be out
rotation.
there. Taco should be out there.
Taco is proving himself.
Lee, rest Hitchens, rest your offensive line, rest Dak, rest Zeke.
Yeah.
Come on, he's getting held. No hold, I guess, on Tyrone Crawford.
Uzi or Lewis?
That's Byron Jones doing his thing, as always, man. Byron Jones is solid. It goes to the half. And now, let's do that shout out, guys. Let's do the shout out right now.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do some shout outs, guys. Thank you for watching this game. If you are joining us in this misery, make sure to hit like on the stream. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And guys,
hit the notification bell so you get our reports. And don't forget, guys, we just got Super Chat a little while ago. Make sure you guys throw in some cash in there if you want to help our channel out. We are growing fast and furious. We got some special stuff we're going to send out to all of the donators that have donated over $10. So thank you all. Special thanks to DJ Crown J for making the video that he won last week with our weekly Super Chat donation leaderboard. He was winning until 15 minutes ago. LT Matters, an Eagle fan. Much respect on both sides. Yeah. Back to us, to him, and him to us. Dropped a 50 on us, guys. And guys, you can see it's still up there, man. Much love to him. Thank you for that. Extra special thanks to him as well. And again, to all you guys in here who are providing content, good back and forth. Cowboys Abroad, we love you. You are part of Cowboys family. Like, I want you to get you on here as well and talk some football, but we are in disagreement.
And when it comes to this one thing, and you know what, guys, I feel personally victimized by Jason Garrett. I feel like Jason Garrett himself walked onto that field and rolled onto Jonathan Cooper's leg at this point. Because,
#me too.
You know what? Coaches aren't responsible for injuries. It's not like he was out there on the field. Players get hurt, like I said, all the time. They get hurt on the field and off the field. Wow. But it comes down to smart decision making. Smart decision making. The Eagles have something to play for.
What?
Okay? Or they don't have something to play for. You know what they have to play for? They have the playoffs, which is why after 2 or 3 drives, they took their starting quarterback out. They took the 1-2 key players out, and everyone else is in. Okay, got it. Everyone has to play. It's not like we can just bench our whole team. Dak is still out there. Zeke is still out there.
Behind the left side of offensive line now. That is completely weak and broken. 2 of our 5
linemen now.
It's going to be scary, guys. There's a whole bunch of you out there.
You're telling me that none of that concerns you? And again, I'm not talking about just now. I'm sorry. You can't just put your blinders on and say, oh, well, they have to play now. They have to do this now. Like, look at the future of your franchise. Look at the overall big picture. If we want to get anywhere next year, we can't make dumb decisions today. But we're not getting anywhere next year because we're still making dumb decisions.
That's Josh Gordon.
As we speak, there's a commercial going on right now, and the Cowboys are still finding a way to mess something up, okay? So it's X-Chill. Let me do the shout-outs. X-Chill, thanks for joining us. DJ Crown J, as always, thanks, man.
And before anything, as we shout you out, guys, make sure you hit that like. Hit subscribe if you know. I see a lot of new names out there. Hit subscribe. We're going to do a lot into the postseason, into the Super Bowl, and other things family-friendly regarding this channel. It's going to be fun stuff, guys, and it's going to be other sports. But first and foremost, on this channel,
Jason Garrett bashing.
And this channel is going to be Dallas Cowboys first and foremost. Remember that. Go ahead, baby.
So, no, Barry Delgado, thanks for joining us. Tomboy69, Femex, Desmond Morris, Cowboys Abroad, Jared Gerald. Let me see. Michael Rodriguez, Football Nerd, DJ Crown J. I know I said you. Cowboys Abroad, Rack City, Sebastian Flores, Tampa Bay Gaming.
What was LT?
Let me see. There we go. LT Metters Jr., King Star Bids, Weapon X88, Rayvon 243. Ooh, I'm trying to go back as far. Oh, Dallas Cowboy Fan 1980, Almighty Clay. I think Sebastian Flores, I think I shouted you out. Let me see. Nerd Jakey, thanks for joining us here.
Sorry, Dino.
As far back as
Dino
I can
Battles, I'm gonna say his name because he just joined. He's an Eagle fan. Thank you, man. Subscribe. Thank you. Much love.
So
we're gonna watch probably a lot of Eagle games on here. Well, we hope it's just one. But we're gonna watch the Eagles.
Up with your gals.
Yeah, trust me. We're gonna be. I'm just saying it right now. See that right there. We are proud Cowboy fans. Never, die hard. So we hate the Eagles. We're being honest, but we love any fan who stays true to their team. So you understand the difference. We hate the Eagles. We're going to cheer against them. You might not like hearing it. If you guys are losing in the playoffs, get knocked out, we're cheering and celebrating like we won the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
We probably will be very happy because we want the Eagles down, Patriots down, and Pittsburgh Steelers down.
Now, Eric Gonzalez, thanks for joining us. He said, my question, don't kill me for this. Don't worry, we won't. I think even if we fire Jason Garrett, will Jerry Jones hire a good coach and let him coach? And no one is saying we want Jerry Jones dead and gone, but we're just saying that nothing will ever really change on this team until Jerry Jones is no longer the general manager, at least. And allows control over someone else. I don't know if someone else in there will even fix that problem if Jerry Jones is still pulling general manager strings. But
listen, in the end,
I do think that a different coach would be able to come in there and at least change some of the on-field decisions we see. Maybe overall some of the coaching stuff might not change.
Here's the thing. Let's stick with facts, guys. First off, there's a petition in our channel here started by a lot of Cowboy YouTubers, mainly Space Cowboy 17 LL, who's also Cowboys Legend 27, I think.
And thank you guys so much for keeping it family friendly as well.
Yes, thank you.
We're doing our best.
Yeah, I slipped.
But thanks for keeping it family friendly in the chat.
After the injury, Cooper, I lost it.
Yes.
But again, I agree 100% with DJ Crown J, what he's saying about being stubborn, to some, and I guess, I'm not trying to say that's to Cowboys Abroad, but to anybody who thinks that this was a good thing to play all our starters like this. You see, this is his future. This is Jonathan Cooper's future, his livelihood. Teams are looking at that as now an injury. He's been injury prone. Now another injury to add to that list for him. Poor guy.
How about this? I have a better question. Cowboys Abroad, I want you to answer this. Or for anyone here who doesn't feel the
coaching
staff.
Hold on. He said, listen, I told you several times that that was a mistake, in my opinion, and cost us in the end. Oh, you mean resting our players?
Yeah, last year. So
we're not playing for anything, though.
I know, but Cowboys Abroad, I want you to answer this, or for anyone else as well who feels like the coaching wasn't the coaching staff wasn't the problem or a problem. Can you at least point out one time where you do feel the coaches did make a mistake? Because again, we will willingly point out the fact that a lot of our players, number one, Dez and Dak, I will say, have just not been successful this year. Dez cannot drop those balls. That's it. Point blank period.
Dak cannot overthrow those balls.
Dak needs to be accurate. Point blank period.
Right. But now I'm trying to say.
But I want to hear from you. Is there one clear time where you can say, okay, our coaching we made.
Was it Chaz Green in Atlanta? Was it Aaron Rodgers when we threw the ball?
Yeah, that quick touchdown that we scored.
I mean, I'm not talking about Dak Prescott not kneeling on. I'm talking about throwing the ball pass, which was it was a called run pass option, but it was a called pass.
But it saved time. So either way, I just want to hear from you. What do you feel the coaches made one bad move this season? And I want to hear your thoughts on what that move was, just because I'd like to hear from your perspective something that you don't feel the coaches did right. I mean, obviously you've heard from us. And we're definitely going to be talking a lot more about these players as soon as we know what the Cowboys are going to look like.
The DJ Crown J and Cowboys Abroad are so similar. And you guys have some great football brains, cowboy brains. I hate to see you guys at each other's throat right now, but sometimes in family,
we're all feeling really heated though, because the Cowboys are disappointed.
Right, and sometimes in a family, both sides of this argument,
I beat them up all the time.
Both sides of the argument, have points. But I'm just going to say something. I agree with DJ Crown J. He agrees with us in this situation. And other things we don't agree with DJ Crown J. But and a lot of things we agree with Cowboys Abroad. You guys are both providing great content. Of course, DJ Crown J. With both you guys with the donating, and we love it. But in families, sometimes we fight.
Yeah. So
sometimes we argue. Let's not break paths though, guys, because we got to keep things together. It's still Cowboy Nation. We both want the same thing. We want the Cowboys to win another Super Bowl, number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Super Bowls. Damn it.
Well, Cowboys Abroad answered our question. He said the coaches made a mistake not making adjustments when Tyron Smith went down, and Green can't block the Gatorade cooler.
That's Cowboys Abroad said that?
So, and that's the Atlanta game specifically.
So how would you reprimand the coaching staff for that? Yeah, I mean, how would you reprimand the coaching staff for that? And again, I'm sure those are the two obvious ones, but there's got to be other times that you've seen.
We'll be breaking down the whole season, all throughout the off season, and we'll look exactly where.
We're gonna see. Thank you, baby. We're gonna see where the Cowboys. I know there's other places, even if it didn't cost us games, even if I'm sure there's other calls you were sketchy about. Whether maybe about Seattle and third 3-yard line, 1st and goal. I mean, just little things. I wonder, and they're not really little in our opinion.
He puts that on Dak though.
That's on Dak.
I don't think he puts on Dak because the first one was a run pass option and Dak chose to pass it.
The reason Dak chose to pass it is because the coach has told him, like a robot, which is, again, I admit this is where Dak's downfall is, why the coaches allowing it. Dak's doing the right thing by trusting the coaches. So now, they say if you see the safety come down, you have to look for that pass there behind the safety, which Earl Thomas played fantastic, and they put pressure on Dak. The linebacker came down on the outside and stopped Dak from running it. So the defense was great by Seattle on that first down play, but now second down. We went straight past. That's not Dak. Explain that one to me. Why not run the ball? When do you run the ball? When you have Zeke, you got your offensive line blocking well the whole game. Just came back from 6 games. We just dying for him to have him back. And now on the goal line, 1st and goal. Now it's 2nd and goal on the 2. And the Cowboys going to pass as a hold on Witten. And you know the rest of the story. So, again, that's another coaching issue. As far as I'm concerned, that's a coaching issue.
Players need to execute.
100%. But the coaches have to put the players in the best positions. And overall, it's been a theme. That's my issue. If it happened in one game, it happens. But it's a theme with Jason Garrett not stepping in on things. It's a theme. He's done it his whole coaching career. He never steps in. He trusts his coaches too much to a point to a fault, in my opinion.
He doesn't trust the players enough.
And again, I think he trusts the players. I think he just trusts everybody too much. Jason Garrett's got to be more of a head coach leader. Look, let's not mess around. Almost cursed again. Let's not mess around. We know that Jason Garrett's going to be the head coach next year. Jerry Jones already announced it. So forget about that. But the fact that the offensive coordinator this morning, Scott Linehan, and unfortunately defensive coordinator Rod Marinelli, who I would give another chance to. Unfortunately, but I'll take Rod Marinelli out if that gets Scott Linehan out. So it's either both stay or both go. In my opinion.
Leave? It's 0-0
I agree. But it's what you said it earlier. It's scapegoating. They're scapegoating Marinelli to make it look like it was a debacle on the assistant coaches and on the coordinator side, and not on the head coach. You see, they're trying to distance themselves to save Garrett, to save him face. And I don't think Garrett's doing that. Of course, that's Jerry Jones. He's the puppet master. All right, so that's the key here, guys. And again, I think that is, again, when you see Jason Garrett, the whole season except for this game, every game this season, we have started with the ball first because he wants to impose our will, and then we throw the ball. That's not imposing our will, and he's in the beginning of the year is running the damn ball. And he went away from that. Jason Garrett, Linehan, whoever, okay? And that's number one. Then at the same time, the coin toss might seem meaningless, but every team, 31 teams do it. 31 teams do it, and we don't. There's a reason for that. Statistics, facts. It's helpful to double up. You score before the half, get the ball at halftime. After halftime. That's the way you should do it. That's the way every Pee Wee coach knows that. Every Pop Warner coach knows that. So that's Jason Garrett trying to be different, and it's not working. That's on Garrett. Putting your starters today, is that on Linehan? Is that on the players? Is that on Marinelli? Is that on Jerry Jones? No, it's on Jason Garrett. But he's not going anywhere, so we can complain till our faces turn blue, all right? It's not going to make a difference. But if we get rid of Marinelli, which is unfortunate in my opinion, but if that means that if we get rid of Marinelli and we get rid of Linehan because they both go, I'd rather have that. Let's start fresh. A defense coordinator can make this defense, can definitely pick up where they left up, I believe. I think a decent defensive coordinator can help this team. But I think more so we need an offensive coordinator that understands our strengths and our weaknesses. If Jason Garrett is going to completely trust the coordinator, Scott Linehan said that everything goes through Garrett. But obviously Garrett doesn't change anything. So it doesn't matter if Garrett everything goes through him if he never, gets unstubborn. I guess gets a little more of a leader as a head coach. I don't care about the rah-rah and the clap and the gum. I don't care about that stuff. I care about him doing what's supposed to be done out there. I don't care what it looks like. I want to see him doing the right thing. So I don't want to just hear him. I don't want to just see him clapping. I want to see him doing the right things out there. I can't express that anymore. I'm getting frustrated because.
And the thing is, Dez, exactly. We put our trust in Dez when Dez, unfortunately, we can't trust Dez this season. I don't know what we can trust Dez in.
Yeah, I don't know. Dez has been, hurting us. But look, I see Bryce Butler heating up here on the sidelines. He Dez Bryant. He looks like he's not going to play anymore. It looks like that maybe some rookies are coming in. Maybe some backups are coming in now. I hope they've woken up because unfortunately they've ruined Jonathan Cooper's real chance to really maximize his financial potential. You hear me? And I know we shouldn't care about that because we should, but I know some people say, well, who cares? He's not going to be here next year maybe. Someone's going to sign him. We're going to let him go.
Yeah, so Cowboys abroad, I agree with him. Firing Marinelli would be a mistake. He's a good coach.
And I agree with you on that, Cowboys abroad. We're in agreement on that. I think that is a mistake, but if that means we lose Scott Linehan, I'm telling you, I have no problem with that. I have a problem with it, but I have a bigger problem if we keep both coaches. You understand?
Yeah, in 1980, I agree. We do need a makeover. Hopefully we go to a professional makeup artist this year.
Yeah, Dallas Cowboys fan. Yeah, we need a makeover, but again, I've heard some people say it's a rebuilding year next year. I think Mark Holmes made a statement. I disagree. We have enough. I know. I disagree. We have too much talent. We were rebuilding already. Once Romo left, and we have all these rookies in the defense, and we have Zeke. That's already rebuilding, and we were number damn one last year in the NFC and almost NFL. So before the playoffs, of course. Whoa, look at Switzer, baby. All right, now we get the ball second half. You know why we got it this game? Because Jason Garrett, for the first time of this season, grew some nuts and decided to say, you know what? Let's get the ball second half. We want a coin toss? Let's flip it around. Finally, you went back to what you did last year, Jason Garrett. But I don't think it's enough to save his job. If it was me, he'd be fired. So it's not me, so don't worry, guys.
And the thing is, we've seen it before. This is the thing that gets me when we were going back and watching more Cowboy history stuff, and we were looking at some of the head coaches.
FMX.
Wasn't Wade Phillips only lasted 3 years, right?
No, like 5 or 6, 5 years. But he had Jason Garrett on his heels the whole time, almost getting. I think he was getting paid more than he was. Jason Garrett was an assistant head coach or whatever it was. Come on, Zeke! There you go, baby!
Zeke,
there you go! Get your 100 yards!
Zeke, go Zeke!
Go, baby! I don't care what the score is. I
want Zeke to get 100. What is 120?
120.
I want Zeke to get 120 yards. Don't stop playing. Once he gets to 120, sit his butt down on the bench.
Here's what I'm saying. I don't want to see Zeke in there. I'd rather see him on the bench. Our offensive line our starters are still in there.
And FMX making adjustments too late, I feel like
correct,
our defense.
Correct, FMX, you're right.
And Jared, you are right. Our defense is playing better this year, and it's the mix of fresh new talent and being used effectively. Because last year we had,
but for half the year we were not using effectively. No. Marinelli was failing us, and then he changed it halfway through the year.
We also didn't have Jordan Lewis. We were missing Awuzie for a chunk of that. So some of these rookies weren't there all the time, and some of those rookies are still.
Run it again. Run it to Zeke. Come on, Zeke. Get out of that.
There you go. Zeke!
run into your own guys. Just nobody else.
That would have been a loss of 3 for any other running back.
Rod Smith loses 3. Alfred Morris loses 3.
No, really, I would say Rod Smith loses 2 because he has enough power. We've seen
I'm making a general statement. I'm playing they lose yards.
But I think that points out the fact that, again, we have 2 strong power running backs. I think that once we get rid of Alfred Morris, which looks like the likely move in the offseason, I think that we need to look at possibly drafting later and like maybe a 4th or 5th or 6th round, something, a fast running back. I want to see someone speedy, someone with a little more, again, finesse.
Like a Sproles.
Yeah, exactly. Someone a little different than...
Let's go. We're passing the ball here. Looks like Morris is in there. He's going over the top. He's got him open. What the... Was that just a bad pass again? By Dak?
No, T. Will is dealing with that ankle. He can't run as fast.
That's right, guys.
I'm saying it because that was. Oh my God.
He had him open. I don't know what happened there. It was a bad pass though by Dak, and he's also, guys. It might have been a bad pass.
No, that's why I don't want. That's the thing, guys. This is where I'm iffy. Did Dak overthrow it, or is it still the Terrence Williams with that tweaked ankle when he sat down on the sideline?
That's the rookie 22, by the way.
Just saying, because and it already was a little overthrown by Dak, regardless.
Listen, Dak overthrew it. Dak's also ready. They do timing stuff. They know he knows T. Will's speed is a gel, and obviously T. Will's a step behind. I'm still saying it's Dak. He needs to get the ball to him.
Ooh, Dak.
Overthrown again, too high on Switzer. It hit Switzer's hands. Every receiver should catch it.
He jumped up for it.
But once again, guys, once again, after Zeke's nice runs, we go past crazy again. No. And it's the same old story, guys. Listen, if anything, this should solidify. Look at that. Dak almost got injured in his leg right there.
And that's the thing, though. Dak, but what Dak did, though? Guys, he trusted his line, and he stayed.
I know, but listen, Byron Bell, Joe Looney, they just almost cost Dak his
career. And he's still in the game.
Just don't get it. That's a risk. They went on his ankles there, his leg.
But you know what the problem is? That our starting offense.
Look at that punt, baby. Oh, man, what a great punt by Chris Jones. You can't ask for more from him. Well, I guess you could ask for 2 more yards. 2 yards less on that punt. But yes, DJ Crown J and Cowboys Abroad, he overthrew it to T. Will. Right. He overthrew it to Switzer. He should adjust to them, but T. Will was off a step as well. But still, he should. No matter if you're hurt, that's Dak's job to get it to him. But still, guys, 2nd down, we don't run. 2nd down, we throw. 3rd down, we throw. What the hell, guys? Again, run the ball. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose by running the ball and changing it up? Go back to what you did last year.
I can tell you what you have to lose, Ezekiel Elliott.
No. If you're going to play your starters, I want to see Zeke get to 120 and get him out. If you're going to play him, I don't want to play him. Take him out, but Jason Garrett's the coach. So Jason Garrett's going to play. He's trying to save face also for himself, Jason Garrett. If he gets 9-7, you can say, look, we have not another 8-8 record, guys. Look, we're over 500, guys. And, of course, it adds to him trying to save his job on top of all the issues with injuries and suspensions, all the issues with the Zeke thing hanging over their head the whole season. Zeke being gone for 6 games halfway in the year. These are excuses for Jerry Jones to keep Jason Garrett. Listen, Jason Garrett's going to be there, but we got to get rid of the offensive coordinator without question.
Exactly.
And anybody disagrees, and it goes for Voch, and it goes for Cowboys Abroad, our family member here. Sorry, I disagree. He needs to go first and foremost. In my opinion, next is Jason Garrett, but he's not going anywhere. Unfortunately, if Scott Linehan goes, probably Marinelli goes, which is unfortunate. But this is for Garrett to save face, not because of Marinelli's job. The second half of this season, he's done great. I think last year he did very good with our defense, guys. I'm gonna let you know.
Sorry, the Cowboys reporter said Dan Bailey, Jake Elliott should have a trick shot concept.
Yeah, I saw that.
I thought that was funny.
Now listen, I want to say something about the Eagles the Cowboys defensive stats. Give me a second, because I wanted to bring this up, and I'm kind of upset that people don't realize our defensive rankings right now. Listen to this: points allowed per game, we're 16th in the NFL. That's average. Allowed points. Yards per game, total yards, we're 11th in the NFL. Rushing yards per game allowed, we're 11th in the NFL. And passing yards per game, we're 13th in the NFL. Guys, we're above average in pretty much every category when it comes to giving up yards. We're above average. This defense is not the problem. The defense is having growing pains. We're kind of half rebuilding,
but we're still
there.
Managing to be average, if not a little better than average. So remember, and that's with all those things happening, with Sean Lee being out half the season. And all
Hitch is missing 4 games in the beginning of the year when he was supposed to miss 8 the whole year.
David Irvin missing something.
David Irvin missing half the season, half of it on a suspension, half of it an injury. So we're missing a lot of star guys, a lot of big players. We lost, Nolan Carroll was a starter, he's garbage. But we got our rookies in there. Our rookies playing in there hard. You know what I'm saying? My point is, Byron Jones, had some mistakes this year, but he's playing hard. He's playing hard. My point is that these guys are not supposed to play this way, and they're playing this way. So our half rebuilding year is kind of now. It's been rebuilding last year, this year, but we're just getting better for the future. We can't wait another 3 years to rebuild. You kidding me? We're not going to scrap everybody. We need to try to, these rookies are here for a reason. That's great read, right? Look at that, Kevon Frazier.
Great job.
Depth right there with Heath.
And that's another guy who I think, again, last year, we heard him on special teams, that's it. But this year, we're actually seeing Kevon Frazier be a name, be a player on this team. Again, why? Because we made some kind of
honestly,
change.
They haven't used him the last couple of weeks, out there too often.
I guess, but I think every time we've seen him out there, we always notice when he's out there. So I guess that maybe is that the better reason?
But but you know why? Because we didn't have Awuzie, and so we had to use more guys mixed up in there. So my point is
that allowed Frazier to shine. I think we've seen Jeff Heath improve as well. So again, the defensive changes that we made are working. We just need these guys to stay healthy and keep playing. You get what I mean? I think we can really make some of these guys work and this defense work.
I agree.
If our offense gets its crap together, this defense can make it to the playoffs and make it to the Super Bowl if you are smart. And that's the problem.
This young team is ready to rock and roll next year, guys. I just don't like
Sorry, I don't want to say it anymore.
The coaching holders. I mean, we're like broken records on here.
Just a quick update. 13-4 for the Eagles. It is
3rd and 4, not 13.
Sorry, 3rd and 4. Sorry,
just 13 and 4. That feels like it sometimes.
I know. I was looking at the 12. Sorry. 12 minutes left. It's 3rd and 4 for the Eagles, and they're on their own 26.
Let's see, 3rd and 4, guys. Let's put the volume on. We've been watching this, talking with you guys. Crazy. There's a blitz. There you go. Anthony Brown. That's it. Good.
Anthony Brown.
Now listen, this is just padding his stats.
But he's playing for a reason. He's one of the players that doesn't need to make plays.
Well, again, he's going to be there next year no matter what, though, because we. But
I still want to see something from him.
Listen, we need him to solidify like the 4th cornerback spot with him. That's what he can do that okay. I trust him as the 4th corner. He just needs to make the interceptions when they hit him. But this is a scheme. It's just how he happens to be the guy in that spot. You know what I'm saying? For Anthony Brown. So good job, but nothing to go crazy. He almost cost us the Raider game. And on top of that, when we're 4th and inches, we should have ran for the ball against the Oakland game.
One thing that really should tell us that something's going wrong with our coaching, I think, is the fact that Dak has been playing worse and worse, too, as the season has gone on. Like, other than the first Giants game, he's been playing better and better, and then he's been playing worse and worse.
Nope. All right, so on the 46, guys, our own 46. Yeah, no, maybe I agree.
Oh, there's a flag on the field.
Dak has been going down, and but for reasons for that. I believe there's reasons, and I believe some of that is Dak. I believe some of that is Zeke. I believe some of that is the offensive line, and I believe I can fly. I believe it also has to do a lot with coaching.
I agree.
Especially offensive coordinator and Jason Garrett as head coach, not jumping in and rectifying a situation that should be factually, statistically. Run,
you want
run,
some
and
facts
run.
and some statistics?
Hit me with some
This
facts.
is the first ever halftime score of 0-0 in a Cowboy-Eagle game, ever. First ever halftime score of
It's a meaningless game, basically,
that has never
except for Jonathan Cooper.
Yeah, and this hasn't happened in any NFL game since 2011.
What? At 0-0?
I think first ever halftime score of 0-0.
Wow. Because, guys,
if you recall, almost happened. At least according to what you're our sources here.
But again, the funny thing is, the funniest thing about this is that, we. I'm just trying to see, what was that? Where did you see that?
It was, I
just wanted to see something from that I wanted to make a comment a little earlier.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Sorry. Here it is. There you go.
Oh, why is this doing this? Let me see here.
Yeah,
no, and the funny thing is that we had 0 points against the Chargers, and they had 3. So it's just, what I'm saying, that was almost another 0-0 game. And that actually happened right before the half. If you guys recall, Chargers couldn't get in the end zone, and they kicked a wobbly field goal with their hurt kicker, who couldn't kick the rest of the game, I think. So
they made that one.
Yeah, he made that chip shot. It was like an extra point in the old days, and they went for that. That would have been a 0-0 score.
Exactly.
So again, the defense playing well, but the offense playing like crap.
Exactly. Just to let you know how really truly embarrassing this is. Just how low we.
Guys, remember our team last year was one of the highest scoring teams in the league. All right. Because we were conservative, we ran the ball 60% of the time, 55% of the time, not past 52 or 55% of the time. You see, it was flipped this year, just like Cowboys 1980 said. Dallas Cowboys 1980. Check out his site, guys. He's got some great stuff on there. Just like he said, there's an issue. They're saying with the way that things flip-flopped, and it's like the Eagles are in the right spot. They did the right moves, while we are doing the opposite of what we did last year. We're making the wrong moves. And it's not just because we're saying it. We're saying it. We're giving you examples of the wrong moves that Cowboy coaches have made.
Cowboys Abroad, I know you say that, but I would rather spend $1,000 to watch our backups play if it means that we're in the playoffs and our starters are resting. I will cheer that on from whatever sideline you want in any stadium you want.
Last year's thing?
No, Cowboys Abroad is saying that, let me see. I spent $1,000 going to Dallas. I would have been pissed if I didn't see Zeke and Dak.
I know. I understand that part for the fans. I do understand that part. You want to see these guys play, but you have to understand the season too. You have to understand the season. You have to understand the season, and you have to understand that it is about giving the fans what they want. But they're not gonna stop. You're not gonna stop being a fan because you didn't see Dak and Zeke. I don't think you'd stop being a fan.
And you'd still, honestly. You'd still see them on the sideline.
I hope not.
I know it sounds dumb, but yeah.
But you don't see their greatness. But would you rather see them play? You rather see them? We were thinking of going to the Atlanta game. Would you rather see that game play without Zeke? Watching that disaster on the field.
If I had spent the money on that game, I would have felt sick to my stomach. I would have.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know what I would have done.
Update, guys. Cheetah is hurt.
Oh no.
So Cheetah Beruzi has a shoulder injury and is questionable to return to the game, guys. Another reason why you don't put your goddamn starters in. Our rookies, our big name guys. Here comes Zeke as we talk about our starters. He gets a loss of a yard because the Eagles are just, and this, I don't know if these are their starters or not.
And I agree.
These are the backups.
Crown J, when you're at a game, you just want to see your team win. That's why you're there to watch the game. The
Eagles don't get fooled by this. Look, Collins got blown out. Very bad block by Collins. I don't know if he should be in the game. He's got a back injury. You don't want to aggravate that. Just bad blocking there by Collins, La'el Collins. This is probably his worst game of the year, I'm going to say.
And people are now saying that because Cheeto has been so hurt, that now keeping Orlando Scandrick kind of means it kind of means that we should keep Orlando Scandrick.
You let Scandrick go. You don't hold on to that trash.
I really don't want to keep Scandrick.
You don't want Scandrick, guys. He blows too many coverages. Again, that pass was not that great of a pass. But look, what did DJ Crown say about Dez Bryant's
trying to make
about Dez Bryant's tendonitis in his knee? First of all, the receiver, these cornerbacks, they know, every defense in the league knows our routes. It's obvious. So now you can't put on Dak. That's on the coaches. That throw was not a good decision by Dak to force that to Dez. That's on Dak. I'm just breaking it down for you guys. But guys, if there's no adjustments when it comes to our routes, how can you blame Dak? He has nobody else open. He's going to run it every time. I mean, I don't know what you want. So that's on the coaches, in my opinion. The coaches are not allowing him to. Fumble! Get that ball, baby! Shit! Get it! Damn it! Damn it! And
I didn't bother getting excited.
I'm gonna say it. Lower draft pick, guys. Whatever. Les Lenore. Yep, he almost got it.
No, but that's why he's on, the practice squad.
We're gonna win 2-0 in this game.
That's why he was just on the practice squad.
Yeah, we just signed up for the practice squad. I'm kind of losing my. This is a meaningless game.
I'm losing my heart.
No, I'm not losing my heart.
Not like that. But just I'm not excited for this game at this point. I just don't want anyone injured. That's what I'm excited about. That's it. No
injuries. It's a preseason game.
That's what I'm enjoying.
Well, it's too late for that. We got Jonathan Cooper probably broken leg. Got
Cheeto with the shoulder injury. And
guys, you don't know how that's going to affect him throughout his career. These things could linger. He gets hit next year and he gets a tackle on that same shoulder. Maybe it dislocates it. Maybe it tears something.
I'll give you one thing. I do think we should have played our starters a little bit. They played Nick Foles 3-4 drives. Even the whole first quarter into the second quarter, I would have been like, all right, I got you, because they do need a little play time, and everything was all right. But it's like halfway into the third quarter, and we still have our starters in.
Well, and big huge thank you, DJ Crown J, dropping it.
Thank you so much for that $20 super chat. Instead of counting points, we're about to count injuries. We were doing that from the beginning of the game. And like I said, I can justify playing I can see playing your starters, first quarter, or 2-3 drives. I can get that. But any more than that, and again, that's what you're doing. You're just waiting for an injury to happen. Injuries happen. You know this. Why are you risking it?
Wow.
So,
DJ Crown J.
Thank you so much, DJ Crown J.
I almost had to move you, but it's so close right now. It's a 10-point difference, basically, as we go down the stretch here between DJ Crown J, an Eagle fan who's taking the lead right now, is still in the lead, but LT Matters Jr. Mm-hmm. That guy, Eagle fan, much respect.
Yeah.
Much respect, of course, DJ Crown J, for everything you do for this channel, man. Last week he was the big winner. He's down 10 right now, but he is coming back strong, man. Thank you. And the winner, guys, you both are going to get our special thing we're sending, our customized, I don't know. We're not saying it yet, guys. We're waiting to show you guys live, but you guys are going to get it no matter what. If you guys want it, we'll show you guys. And if you want it, we'll send it to you. To the guys have donated over $10 to this channel. Anytime, anytime throughout the season. There's about 10 or 15 of you guys. You guys are sending that out to you. Thank you so much, DJ Crown. Much love. It's a battle between you and DJ and LT Matters. So.
But I want to catch up with some of your comments because I agree. Let me see. Dallas Cowboy fan 1980. Cowboys need to practice recovery fumble. I agree. Tomboy 69. Doesn't matter if we win this game. It matters about the something else.
I want to say one quick thing about 1980 right there. He said, hold on, running play. Got to make it good. Anthony Brown made a second good stop.
DJ Crown J with another $10 super chat.
Wow.
Cowboys abroad.
Now there is an official tie for first place, guys.
Let me see.
I don't know what we're going to do. Oh, man.
Well, let me catch up with some of the comments because Cruzan26, who broke their leg, Jonathan Cooper, most likely injured his leg, his knee, something like that.
Chidobe Uzie, shoulder.
Chidobe Uzie is out with shoulder injury, questionable to return. And then let me see. And then Jared Garrard, the problem is they took out their starters much earlier, and we still have not.
Oh, hey, that's embarrassing.
So, and then let me see. If winning matters, so Cowboys abroad, winning this game matters only to, guess who? Jason freaking Garrett. It matters to the players too, I'm sure. And I'm not saying they all don't want to go out there and do their best to win. But that's, again, where the coach has to overstep and say, look, I'm taking over for the health of this team and the health of your career, And that's how teams have to look at it realistically. Teams who really want to be successful and be smart, and make it long term, be a dynasty, that's what you do. That's it. So, I don't know. Value your players. So, let me see. Jared Garrard said you don't want to put out amateur linemen and cause a fatality in the backfield. So, and again, I'm not saying don't play some of your linemen, but I am saying give some of these younger guys a chance, at least halfway into the third quarter. When it's 3rd and 2, Eagles are taking a timeout right now. Let me see. This game doesn't matter, the future matters. Tomboy 69, exactly. And that's the thing. You can't, when right now no longer matters, you're out of the playoffs, this game no longer means anything.
Wow.
Other than, stats and numbers and other things.
And this is all going to help, this will help some players. The ones that play have to play a certain amount of time on the field, have to be active for a certain number of time, certain number of snaps, like Jonathan Cooper, who is now hurt. Some of these guys want to play, Yeah,
so and you know what? Imperial Ghost, at this point, you're right. We don't want an 8-8 season, but the coaches have been,
they're playing for themselves too.
Season, you should have thought of that 15 freaking games ago and all throughout. Don't leave it up to this one game.
Make your adjustments when it's important, not when it's not important anymore. When it's useless right now. Now you want to try to win? Cowboy coaches.
I know the struggle of trying to get your foot in the cleat. Oh boy! So any of you guys watching this
game? Your son, with little G.
DJ Crown J.
3rd and 2.
With a $5 super chat, pushing him into first place.
First down for the Eagles.
Comment,
wow.
I am not losing to the Eagles twice today.
LT Matters, it has been put down. Congratulations to DJ Crown J taking the lead now.
Crown J takes the
he did it on purpose. He's ready to go back and forth. That's what he's trying to do. Man, again, DJ Crown J taking the lead again. Last week he won. This week he's leading again by 5.
I think we're going to have a lot to talk about, especially after this game. So, DJ, I'm excited to hear what you got to say.
Whatever he wants to do. But
Dylan the Villain, breaking. Dez Bryant has been hired to drop the ball New Year's Eve in Times Square.
Yep, we said I'm actually going to post that today.
Oh, man. At least he'd be good at doing that.
What happened?
Oh, that was a high snap.
Screen, get him. That's an easy tackle right there, Anthony Brown.
Yep.
Jordan Lewis, good job.
Look at those wrapped arms. Every time I see players wrap their arms on defense, I just want to give them big hugs too. Because no, that's me saying that right now.
Yes, baby. You are 100% right. You don't understand.
Just again, honestly, when I was
that from the Cowboys.
When I was first learning about football and things like that, and you were explaining, some of the details to me, and I was really starting to, really figure it out and learn about the game. One of the things I said is, why are they just running into them? They don't stop them. They just run into them and stop, and that's when I didn't realize the right way of explaining that they didn't wrap their arms.
You don't hit with the top of your head, you hit with the side.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to explain that, but
I
was seeing it. And the Cowboys
good stop.
Not,
who's that? Anthony Brown, decent stop there.
Bad.
Listen, you got to give it up to 2 of our 3 rookies out there when it comes to, Awuzie is not there anymore. He had his interception. All 3 guys, by the way, all 3 rookies had interceptions this year officially now.
And Johnny Cass Cowboys, thank you. Go ahead, pay your respects. Thanks for joining us here.
Make sure you don't forget to hit subscribe.
Just keep it family friendly because
family friendly.
But don't
forget to subscribe if you're new, guys. We're building this channel, and we're going to go into new endeavors, but always Cowboys first on here, guys.
And Imperial Ghost, I've been a fan for the last few years since I met my fiance.
She didn't know anything about football before that.
I didn't know much about football, but again, the more I was around it, the more interested I became, and then slowly but surely,
she understood the deal. She understands that football is the best sport ever available in the world. Whoa, nice move by wow, Sudfeld. Great move. Just go, let him go out. Great move. Gotta give him credit on that play. And again, guys, remember, like LT Metter said, don't get too happy about what you see on offense or on defense right anymore, because this is vanilla defense by the Cowboys, vanilla defense by the Eagles, and backups for the Eagles.
Fiance here has been a fan since he was a child, a little young child. So he's been a Cowboys fan for life.
Listen, guys, my dad is a. He used to watch the Giants. Let me explain to you guys something. And again, we're gonna have a Q&A soon, so maybe you guys want to ask more about this. My father, who passed away, he was a huge New York Giants fan since Y.A. Tittle, since they started, guys. He went to games with his dad to the Polo Grounds to watch the Giants play. So that tells you how long in New York, when it was. That looked like a face mask by Malik.
Guys,
but I want to hold on. I just want to say something real quick that my dad. So he was a Giant fan forever, for life, whatever. My mom, who started didn't really know much about Cowboys until she was really with him. They got married. All she knew was Roger Staubach. Good-looking guy, Captain Comeback, good guy. You guys know the deal if you guys are Cowboy fans about Roger the Dodger. Face mask. I knew it. Malik Collins.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to say that my mom, big Cowboy fan. So when you look at that, I was split household, if you want to say that. And I love the Cowboy colors. I love that star. It's beautiful. And I love those cheerleaders. As a little kid, little boy, 5 years old. And I said, go Cowboys. And now, Cowboy fan for life, guys. I didn't know what anything else was but the Cowboys. And then I went to some Giant games in the Meadowlands with my father to watch the Cowboys with Danny White, with Tony Dorsett, Randy White, Tutol Jones. I could keep going forever. Jim Jeffcoat. And then, we moved to Central Florida area, whatever, and, Cowboy fan forever. Get in there! That was that Jalen Smith. Swipe that card, baby. Swipe it. I want to see that swipe. Woo! There you go, baby.
You know what? Jalen Smith, I'm excited for him next year, along with continuing to get healthy and playing more. I think that we're going to see him improve.
Cruising. Says my dad was awesome.
Yep. So, and then,
he was.
I want to, honestly.
Yeah, my dad said the most impressed, out of his entire life, my dad's most impressed game he's ever seen in his life. Yeah. The Johnny Unitas and the Giants, and that whole thing was exciting. The first televised championship game in NFL history. But this is like a year before he passed away. That game that Emmitt Smith had against the New York Giants with that shoulder to get us that first seed. I mean, he said he's never seen an effort like that in his life. And that's coming big from a Giants fan who's watched football for his entire life since the Giants almost, started. Nice knockdown, baby. The Tone Jones in the house.
Man, talk about a young guy coming up and making a name for himself. And look at that. Look at the
They must know each other from college or something, because that was the Tone Jones, great play. Sorry, guys, we're going back and forth. We're just having fun. This is a meaningless game minus the injuries.
Talk about having fun. Eli609, you said a comment. I have to say it. He said, "This might sound crazy. I think we should trade Tyron Smith."
And that's not crazy.
And that's the thing.
If we invest in a left tackle, we have to invest in a really good left tackle that's proven. So I don't know if you get that in the draft.
No,
I don't know if you go and pay for it.
Or again, do they trade him for like some crazy draft pick or something like
Herschel Walker style?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm trying. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't know.
That'd be true rebuilding.
And that's what terrifies me.
Get up! Look at that. Byron Jones, incomplete. Or is it a fumble? It's a fumble. No, you call it down. Okay. Really down by. Let's look at that again, because that would be our ball if it's so wrong.
I don't care. Back to this thing, because this is more important in a way. So, guys, let me know what you guys think. I mean, trading Tyron Smith. It sounds dirty to even say it, but we have to say it. Or do the Cowboys do the right thing and invest in someone to keep Tyron Smith? Because he has a lot of value, but
I would say this. Two things you do with Tyron Smith: either you cut him or trade him. All right, whatever you want to do, open up cap money, and then I don't know if anybody's going to trade for much for him at this point. Honestly speaking, because who wants to risk his injuries and his contract? Huge.
I know.
Ooh.
And that's what I'm trying to say.
Hold on, let me see. No. That's Switzer smart and not smart on the 1 inch line.
Really?
Inside the 1 yard line on that punt. Guys, Donnie Jones, their punter.
Oh my God.
Chris Jones, they're brothers. I'm just joking, they're not brothers. But they all have the same last name. Switzer, when you're inside of the 10 yard line, guys, that's on the player, but is he coached right? I don't know. You should have been coached. If you're a player in the NFL, you catch the damn ball inside the 5. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. I'm wrong. I guess at that point you let it go and hope it goes to the end zone. But I don't know. I just see that, a lot of receivers inside the 20, you usually fair catch it and you grab onto that ball. If it's just, you just fair catch it and take the position. Inside the 10, maybe you let it go. So maybe you give it to Switzer for that. I like the fake, like he was going to get, but it just took the wrong bounce. It would have went into the end zone if it didn't go the right way. Again, he's a good punter. Their punter is very good for the Eagles, so you can't really get mad at that. That was a Dan Bailey. That's what done that, but that's what Chris Jones does to other teams, so we can't get mad. So
and then Cruz.
I'm original. Yes.
Cruz, make sure to join us this upcoming week for our Q&A.
We'll be both on the couch, guys. We're both going to be on the couch for the Giants, your Giants, and our Cowboys. Let's root against the Eagles together. Yeah,
and DJ Crown J with a $2 super chat. We need to take a look at our conditioning coaches. Now, guys, 100%. Please go back to some of our very, very early videos, back when we were just babies on YouTube. Just starting off our channel, we were so concerned about all the hamstring injuries. Hamstring.
Now it's back.
We've been saying it before, is something going on with our strength and conditioning coaches that we're just not doing something right with our players? And again, I don't really know much about that stuff and what their job all involves, but I do think it bears a question to either more clarity on, from some of the coaching staff or from someone to explain what maybe a little bit of their process is or what some of the steps are that they're taking, to help keep our players healthy. I mean, I don't know, and I guess it sounds silly to say for a fan, hey, I want to know what you're doing to keep our players healthy, but, when you have these consistent injuries, it makes me think that maybe it's something we're doing wrong. I know players get injured, but, again, 6, 7, 8. At one point, I think we had 8 or 9 players, all with hamstring injuries.
And now we have 6 players with back injuries. Lyle Collins, Tyron Smith.
We do think Imperial Coach, yes. We want Jason Garrett gone.
Yes.
Check out our description down below. There's a petition all started, but...
we said, and we're doing this no matter what. And that's one thing we can control, guys, as Cowboy fans. The only thing we could doing is not buying new Cowboy stuff. Now, don't take that. Brian Brodus, if you guys know who he is, Dallas Cowboy media, scout, former scout, media, whatever. He said to me that bandwagon, basically implying that we're bandwagon fans because we're not buying anything new. This is Jerry Jones. This is Jerry Jones effect. About making money. And that touched the nerve. Out of everything I said in my statement about letting these coaches go, the one thing he was upset about is that we said we're not buying any new stuff. And then you got 4 or 5 guys that follow him, like he's God, and they all jumped on us saying we're bandwagon fans. I don't care about them. They're irrelevant. We know what we are. We're not. I was there for 3-13 with Tom Landry. I was there for 1-15. So he actually went back on his word on that because he kind of drifted away from that and just said, you don't know how much Jerry Jones really cares about this team. So I just said we're going to speak money to him. His language. His language is money, Jerry Jones. Yeah. And I'm not saying Jerry Jones is not upset about not making the playoffs. And again, not just
but he's not upset enough to make adjustments.
Correct. And that is the problem. He's too lenient.
Yeah, conditioning coaches on the hot seat. Cowboys abroad again.
Thank you.
And that's the thing. I would like to
There's a lot of coaches on the hot seat.
But hot seat might replace some of those guys. And again, I just hope it makes a difference. In that sense, yes, I do think those are some position coaches or some low-level people that definitely have some part to play in this.
3rd and 5, and again, we should throw. We're on our own 6.
The fact that, again, with all these injuries, we still have
something safe, Dak. Something safe. Nice, Hannah.
There you
go. Hold on that ball. There you go.
Playing really well as far as receiving this year. The few times we've used him, he's done well.
He's got 3 catches for the year. 3 catches.
That's still, but he's made all of them.
His key is blocking.
He's made all of them.
We've thrown it 3 times.
He's made all of them.
His key is blocking. That's what we need from him. I don't mind it. I like this, but we need it. Who cares?
We've thrown maybe 5 or 6 to Switzer, and Switzer missed half of them. And Dak overthrew most of those.
No, I agree, but that was a 3rd down play. Got it first. Now run the ball. We got Morris back there, so
why not? That said, I don't know why Zeke is out there. I don't know why Dak is out there.
Dak is more concerning right now for me. Okay, play action that we're throwing. Let's see. Byron Bell held. There it is. There's a flag almost hit Dak in the face. Throw it away, Dak. Throw it away. Just go out of bounds. Jesus Christ. All he needs to do is pull a hamstring or something. It's a holding on us. Just throw the ball out,
David DeRushers, he said, Dez Bryant, what'd you say? I didn't quite catch that.
What?
He said that Dez Bryant said, what'd you say? I didn't
You got me. That's a good one. I like that. That was good.
I think they messed up not running the ball. Buddy Johnson, I think that's the quote of the season.
Yeah, that's what our season entails. Not running the ball.
And again, we're not saying it, and please don't understand us, or please don't get us wrong. We're not saying the Cowboys have to run the ball every single play, every single time. But when you have Ezekiel Elliott in the offensive line that we have had, because now we have 2 missing players on it, but it begs the question, are the Cowboys being dumb by not using their best player, which is Zeke, and the offensive line together?
That's their strength for the Cowboys, is running the ball.
That's it.
And we haven't done that the whole year, even with Zeke. So, without Zeke, we're still doing just as good in the run.
You have to use it right, and you have to that's the thing. You have to use it right, and that's the biggest problem.
That's the coaching. That's coaching.
Successful.
1st and 19, guys. Wonderful. We're going backwards. Morris loses 4 yards. Again, breaking down on the left side, on the right. I mean, the team, once you break down on one side, guys, it goes down the line. Doesn't matter if you have the best Pro Bowlers in there. It's going to be hard to run when you're missing the whole. We ran to that side. We ran left. And the breakdown, Looney missing a block. Yeah. See him? Looney missing a block. Byron Bell missing blocks. That's the left side. And then who else starts having to pick up the slack? Frederick has to pick. And then you got Zach Martin. Yeah. And all you need is one guy falling on your leg, like they did with Jonathan Cooper. And then you got Zach Martin out.
Exactly.
Now you got now we're gonna do a re-signing him. We're risking so much. And what if Dak gets hit? Like he did once before from the left side, which is the blind side right now. Blind side.
DJ Crowder, what's up to your girl?
Get him!
Yeah!
Bryce Butler. One of the guys.
Oh my God! If you get rid of him, then again, shame on you, shame.
But again, we gotta use him more.
That's the point.
We're not using him more.
We only used him once, and look what he did.
Maybe that's your guy, and I agree with you. Nice pass by Dak. God. Guys out there who hate Dak, anti-Cowboy fans, at least give him that one. He made a great pass there. 0-0, 3 quarters in. What a barn burner, guys. That's a close one.
You're waiting for rush hour. Very funny. And then cruise in. All I'll say is that the 2015 season is actually the season that I really dove hardcore into the Cowboys and was.
It was before. You're not at the end. Yeah.
It just
that whole run. That was interesting.
Just saying. So
you were there for the broken. It was for Tony Romo's too.
Yeah. No. And again, I was still watching. I'm just saying that I think 2015 was a turning point for me as a fan, where I went from just maybe watching the game with you or learning about it and enjoying it. And really like learning to understand it and figuring out
what's going
on the field. Exactly.
And then we lost Romo the next year.
So just saying that 20 and
you were there the whole time, baby. You stuck through it.
I was through the whole time, and again, it's interesting for me because again, I do feel like I am a younger Cowboy fan coming into this a little differently.
Yeah.
Bringing a different
perspective.
I don't know as much of the history.
You're learning. I'm teaching you a little bit. Going through some of the old highlights and stuff.
So, but you know what, guys? That's the point. You guys are watching me grow with it too.
Yes.
I have learned a lot.
And guys, and that's the thing about this channel is that we want.
DJ with another $2 super chat. Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan wasted a great offensive line for years.
Yes, 100% right. Who said that?
DJ Crown. $2 super chat.
Yeah, thank you. Man, thank you for that. You should be more accurate.
The reason I say that is because that comment should be highlighted. I hope it is highlighted.
It should stay highlighted forever. We should take a screenshot and just put that as our picture for our thumbnail. We can't show the game,
Jamer Gay. Sorry about that, but
it's
we
a
are
copyright thing.
As much.
We would not have made it to week 17 if we had shown the games, guys. Just letting you know. And we're trying to break it down as easy as possible. We're doing real talk here, non-biased Cowboy talk, real talk. Yeah. And sometimes we're wrong. We're not 100% right.
Well, Cruzan, again, one thing I can tell you is he didn't have to do it because I grew up in Eagles Nation. I was raised in Eagles Nation, and I hated the Eagles with a passion. I just always hated the Eagles. My sister's a big Patriots fan. I kind of, I didn't mind the Patriots. I liked them. I would cheer for them, but I didn't care that much. Again, with the Steelers, I like the Steelers. My best friend was a Steelers fan, but my best friend's dad was a Cowboys fan, Dallas Cowboy fan. And we watched the game once for a little bit, and I gotta say it, Papa B, Noah screamed at the TV louder than him, and again, the
passion
Cowboys,
with true Cowboy fans is some passion.
Again, I didn't like the Giants because I hate everything from New York. Sorry, baby.
You're not me.
Because I'm a Red Sox fan. That's one thing, but
hopefully not me, since I'm from there.
No, not you, baby. No,
1st and 10, guys. That's the longest gain of the day, by the way. Oh my goodness. Zeke.
Wow.
Go Zeke. Zeke's got it.
Go Zeke.
Come on, baby. 40-yard line. Nice play.
But again, it took us all the way till the fourth quarter to get down there.
And that was a run. That's again, somebody said that last week. I think Zero God or something. We should be throwing it to screens more often. And that was a great play by the Eagles, even with their backups.
And that's one thing. The Zeke screen, the only time I disagreed with it was when DJ Crown J, you pointed out the Denver game. The first play of the game, I think, was a screen to Zeke or a short pass to Zeke, one of those two. Either way, it was not a run to Zeke.
No, exactly.
If we don't start every single game with the run to Zeke, we're doing something wrong. That's number one.
I know you're joking.
I know I'm joking, but it shouldn't be.
Come on.
If we want to impose our will,
that's what
we
need
Zeke,
to do. Great block in the pass there. Dez finally catches it. Hold on to that ball, Dez. Don't get. There you go. There's some elite Dez right there.
Good.
There's some elite Dez. There you go. Some passion.
Don't yell.
Catch that ball first. Secure the ball next to Dez Bryant, and then talk your shit. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to be real because he talks too much crap sometimes before he does anything. So last week he talked and then he fumbled. And then he talked and he dropped the pass. Just saying.
Now Zeke screen.
This time he did it right.
So, and then Cruise N86, we'll save the rest of that for Super Chat.
Which
or not for Super
question
Chat,
and answer.
For our Q&A, our 1,000 subscriber Q&A.
Yeah, we're delayed, guys, because scheduling issues. And also we had our kids, they alternated cold. So, we're trying to rebound from that. And, we will. Trust me. Yeah. There's Zeke, baby. Run some yard. Oh, man. Good tackle by 24.
24. Is that the
good? No, 22 is a rookie.
That's Graham. Okay.
Good tackle by the Eagles. I want to know how many yards Zeke has. Can anybody produce that for me?
Ooh, that's actually, you know what? I can check it.
Since we're looking at Zeke, might as well check in on that. He's got a good chunk of yards.
Check it through Verizon.
But I don't think he's got 120. I'm positive he doesn't have over 100.
Does he have over 100?
I don't think so.
I think if he had over 100, we would have known already.
They would have said something. But again, at this point, we're not going to change it. We're going to see Zeke out there. Might as well see him run the ball and get a touchdown and run for some yards and get the best average per game in the league.
I just want to see.
They covered that one very well. And I think that was to Hannah, by the way.
Stats. No, I don't know.
Remember, Blake Jarwin was supposed to play a lot today, and then they made him inactive, Blake Jarwin, our tight end. Which means that they were going to look to see our 3 tight ends, including Witten. Now, Witten's out, and they have Hannah's in. That was the
I don't know how updated this is, but Zeke has 17 carries or 17...
Carries?
Yeah, 17 carries for 65 yards.
And so he needs what? 70... Maybe do the math for me. There's a way. There's a way. There's a way. He can break a 70-yarder.
He can break a big one, but they're not even using him.
Guys, don't forget if you're watching, hit that like button, guys. I see a lot of people hitting like. Hit that like button. It helps the channel. If you can't donate or super chat or Patreon, hit this. At the very least, hit that like button. It helps us just gain popularity while we're streaming.
Will this game go into overtime if no one scores?
Yep. It'll be the first time I think that's happened in history. I don't know. Come on, Dak. Hit that.
Someone.
It's a flag. I don't know who's it on. Is it on 32 or 88?
Wait, we don't even have the...
Yeah, I know.
Wait. Where, you have the flag? Yeah, it's over there. Rat City, so... 12:55 left in the game.
It's on them. That's a first and goal.
Yes!
First and goal.
First and goal, guys. Rack City, perfect timing. So there's a... What was it? What was it called? I didn't hear it.
What? Oh, it was interference.
Okay,
Look.
Interference. So pass interference on 32 on the Eagles on Dez. Now it's first.
Inside the 10 now.
Yeah.
I think. Listen, for the millionth time, and even Cowboy media is starting to say this now. Since he was drafted, Ezekiel Elliott should be a bigger part of the Cowboys' passing game. We've been saying that all year.
Yeah.
He should be a bigger part of the running game this year. Last year was great. Thank you, Linehan, for changing it up out of your ways to conservative play.
But last year we actually, again, he found a lot.
There's Zeke.
Nice.
He's not stopping. Just nothing. Nobody fall on his leg. I mean, that happened. I'm going to scream.
In the face now, but accident. It's okay. It's all right.
Guys,
we let it slide.
Hit subscribe if you're new.
It's okay.
Hit the notification bell. Make sure it's turned on. We do these videos daily.
That's right.
We're going to do a lot of different stuff coming up here as we go into the postseason, off-season.
We're going to be breaking down not just this game tomorrow.
Draft, everything.
But we're also going to be breaking down the whole season.
Here we go. Zeke. Go to Zeke underneath. Oh! Dak got cracked. Please be okay, Dak.
Oh, my God. Tell me he's okay.
Dak got crushed. Shit. He's up again. This guy's an Iron Man. You got to give him credit. He took a hard hit there. That's risking our quarterback. Whoa, man, he got bent backwards. It's not good. Not good. Not good.
I feel like I'm watching our Super Bowl chances for the next 10 years disappear before my eyes.
And we should have really, again, we need both guys. Garrett, get your dumb ass out the game. I want to see Cooper Rush in there.
Did he just yell, "Come on, get up"? I want to smack him.
I want to cry when I see that crap. I mean,
I've never felt such violent tendencies towards someone.
Hit that. Next down! Bryce Butler, baby! Bryce Butler, your boy. Your man.
Thank you, Bryce Butler.
Here comes a little celebration dance. Let's see.
Another hit
What's going on here? Oh, I'm about to say. I thought he was doing something. He's congratulating his offensive line. Bryce Butler, guys, re-signing time.
He better stay on this team.
But again, it's a vanilla defense. He got hit again.
I told you he took a hit there. But you know what he did? You know what? You got to give Dak credit, at least so far, for staying in his pocket with this line. He's taken a lot of hits because he's really trying as hard as he can to trust his line and do what he has to do.
Shit. Can't all hail that one. Oh, Bailey. This is scary now with his dumbass leg injury, like Nick Folk, which I've been saying.
Soon. Don't tell me I just bought this damn Bailey jersey.
You just actually you bought that jersey when it all happened. We might be of all guys. Remember we said that he's the secure guy. He's gonna be on the team for a while. I'm not saying he's gone yet, but if he plays like this next year, he will be gone. He'll be a Nick Folk casualty.
Oh my God, I don't even know what to say, guys. I just really hope that all he needs is some
I know what I have to say.
We
gotta fix this right here.
Rest in the off season.
Oh man, give some shout outs.
Let me catch up with you guys here in the chat. I don't even know what to say. Mr. Gamer J, Cowboys just scored a touchdown. Emmanuel Ortiz, thanks for joining us. Tomboy69, I'm almost in tears. Nike Payne, remember, Jonathan Cooper's hurt. He's not coming back. We don't even know how serious the injury is, but it looked like he got his leg broken or knee. Something happened. Someone rolled on his leg. It was pretty painful. Yeah, guys, you can't blame me, okay? Because I actually, you don't understand. I was this close to getting a Dan Bailey jersey at the start of this season instead of a Dak jersey. Fiance here can tell you. I was really this close. But I felt like my first jersey should be someone, franchise, I thought. Someone who really would be with the team for forever.
Well, I picked this one right here because this is the one that's going to be here forever.
So
I think he's a Cowboy for life. Zeke is a different kind of animal when it comes to running back. He's one of the best I've ever seen. After that Seattle game, I went and bought a jersey right away. There was no delay, and I don't do that very often. I saw something special in Zeke. The way he runs, he gives injuries. He don't take injuries. So, out of all the players on the team, the least worried as far as injury, although it could happen to a running back just like anybody else, is Zeke, because Zeke hits you. He don't take the hit. So
yeah, and Barry B said, looks like the connection between Dak and Butler is better than Dak and Dez. And then Cowboys Abroad said, why is it Dak can hit every receiver, but Dez and fans claim Dak can't throw and is inaccurate? So
he has been inaccurate.
I don't know. He's been. The thing is, it's not so much. He's accurate in a general sense, but he overthrows the ball a lot, and that's been even last year we said he likes to throw a little high because he's scared of Oh man, I see Dan Bailey out here again. Is it the cold? Is it? I mean, let's see.
That's all on Bailey. All on Bailey. That could have got us a draft pick, though. If the Eagles score and make the extra point, draft pick. I'm just keep saying a draft pick, guys. Right now we're 19th or 20th.
Rush them back too
I'm sorry,
soon.
19, 20, or 21 on the draft. Just letting you guys know. I'm sorry, 19 or 20 on the draft. It can't be 21. But we're 19 or 20th right now. If we win this game, we're probably 20th in the draft.
Now do we rest our starters, please?
Actually, I'm sorry. No, we can't be, because the loser of the Seattle-Atlanta game will always beat us in tiebreaker. So we're guaranteed the worst we could be is 19th. That's where we're at right now. I just fixed that on the fly. So we're 19th at worst. Now, the Eagles lost one of their depth guys, for the playoffs. It looks like he's hurt. He looks like he'll be fine, though.
More concerning, we got Chidobe Awuzie hurt with the shoulder.
Awuzie is hurt, number 33. Hopefully it's nothing major.
Have we seen him come back?
No, he's not coming back. It'd be stupid to have him back. I do think, though, Awuzie's got to be watched. DJ Crown J said strength and condition. That's a hold! Are you kidding me? That should be a flag on Anthony Brown a little bit, although it should be a flag. It was a flag on Anthony Brown. They didn't call it. And also, it looked like there was a hold there on the Eagles. They didn't call it. Look at this. I want you to tell me if that's a hold or not. You can't see it. Then it is showing away from the play. 1,139 subscribers, guys. Thank you for helping us grow. Another reminder for all you new guys out there watching. No matter what team you're supporting, We go through a lot of Cowboy news first. That's our number one thing here. We're Cowboy fans for life. But we do NFL news. We're going to do NBA stuff. We're going to do March Madness stuff. We're going to do bowl stuff. UCF game tomorrow, guys. Start off the new year live streaming this game because I'm a UCF alumni.
And guys, as far as Dan Bailey, I think it's too early to say because he's just had a really bad season. I think the Cowboys rushed him back from that injury. I think that, let's give him some rest. Let's give him some time because he's been injured before and he's been able to come back. But, they gave him enough time and enough rest. And
we just hope it's cold weather.
I don't know.
What are you doing? Minnesota just scored 23-7 over the Bears. So they're securing their second seed. They're the team to watch, guys. I'm telling you, they're the team to watch this year in the playoffs. I think they're the team. You think it's the Rams or Saints. I think it's the Vikings or Saints in the NFC. In the AFC, it's Patriots, Steelers, or Jacksonville. I want Jacksonville. Get in there, Hitchens. Good play by Hitchens. Good Ben Wickery. Good play by Ben Wickery.
There you go.
And he stopped them short.
That's a name we haven't heard in a while.
Well, at least they had to put him in because Awuzie is hurt.
Yeah.
Why didn't they have him in the beginning? They're a yard short. That was a great tackle by Ben Wickery by not getting him, letting him go forward.
Guys, it sounds like we're not the only ones concerned a little bit about Dan Bailey. It seems like a lot of other people are saying that it is time now to, it's not just
evaluate.
A slump. It could be a little more serious than that. That it's time to not evaluate.
Well, we have a whole offseason.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
that's
no
the
excuse
point.
there.
That's the point.
He should come back 100%. We can't drop the kicker.
I know, but that's the point. It's time to just
I'll tell you this though, guys. I'll tell you this though. Check out what happens in the open training camp, and they're gonna bring in. They always bring in other kickers. Go Switzer. Go, man. He just ran to the pile. I thought he had it because he got past that first wave. But I think that if we end up.
Wow, and guys, if you are watching
for
the first time, make sure to hit like. We have a lot of you in here. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We do post daily content on the Cowboys, and that's not really going to stop in the offseason.
Correct. And we do football news, basketball news, everything. News, and fun stuff.
Yeah.
Fun stuff as well in this channel, guys.
It's a long night of the offseason and into training camp.
She can't wait. We both can't wait for Game of Thrones, guys. That's an awesome ass show. And I didn't buy into it until recently. Guys,
yeah, still no update on Jonathan Cooper, guys. Just letting you know.
We think it's a broken leg of some sort, some kind of definite knee leg injury, obviously, but it looks like it's serious. And I don't know how long it's going to be.
Browns are going to win. Yay, go Browns.
Are they?
I don't know. I hope so.
They were getting killed 21-7, and I think it was 21-14. Maybe they took the lead now. I don't know. I'm not really following any games, but thank you guys for the updates. 1,141 subs, guys. Thank you, guys. Over the next 10. And we're going to keep growing, guys. We just got over 1,000 subscribers. What was it? Like a week and a half ago, 10 days ago? I say almost 2 weeks ago. We got over that point, guys. That was a big goal for us before the end of the season. We got it thanks to you guys out there spreading the word, hitting that like button. New people on here, understanding we're coming off as non-biased, coming off as, being real as possible. Sometimes we make mistakes, of course, talk out our butts, but for the most part, we try to stay non-biased, stay real, not trying to make a lot of talking points as far as, guessing and stuff and riling the fan base up. We're trying to get real stuff, what we see and our opinions on that. And but still keep it to what's the facts out there. And we're going to be loud, win or lose. We're going to be Cowboy fans, win or lose forever. There's a petition on here, on this channel, that are on many Cowboy YouTube channels, that you want to get Jerry Jones's ear somehow. And we're not going to do it by saying, change their coaches. He don't care. It's not going to happen by, if we keep buying his stuff, new stuff, you guys don't collect. We have 10 years we can go on and not have to worry about still representing our team. So we are fine. And if you got to buy jerseys and stuff, whatever, that's fine too. But just keep in mind, Jerry Jones will change. If more people did that, we would have more pull when it comes to making Jerry Jones at least look our way, and then he's going to look back to what he wants. But listen, the good news from all this, offensive coordinator Scott Linehan is on the hot seat officially. I don't know if this is good news, but Rod Marinelli, if he didn't adjust, I would say good news, but he did adjust. Unlike the other two guys, head coach and offensive coordinator, Marinelli, unfortunately, in my opinion, is on the hot seat as well. It looks like both of them tomorrow, look for both of them to be possibly be cut, fired tomorrow, which would be, I would take both gone than none gone. So good play action by Dak. He's throwing it. Bad pass, Dak Prescott. Almost got intercepted. It's just a shame. Fiance. Oh yeah. Fiance to take over. She's eating over there like she's never eaten before.
Sorry, Snicker break. No one wants to see me eat a Snickers on screen.
That was a poor pass by Dak. I'm sorry. That's on Dak. But again, though, is it on Dak or is it on Dak for making the play? I agree, Cowboys abroad forever on that, and Voch Lombardi and a bunch of other people. It's on Dak to make that play when it's called, but why call that play?
Force a play?
Why not run the ball like we're going to do now? We're going to run now. It's 2nd and 10.
Force a play too when everyone knows the receiver.
Come on, Zeke. There you go, pounding 3 yards. Again, it's a little too late. He's got, what, 70 yards now? He needs 50 more.
Buddy Johnson
10
said,
minutes.
I think
Break a 50-yarder.
Would be better without Dez. What do you think?
Dak?
That Dak would be better without Dez. I think it would be better because, again, we've said it, we've seen it. The connection between him and Bryant is just not there. Either they need to go away to like an isolated cabin for 2-3 weeks and just like constantly pass the ball and catch the ball with each other and get that connection, or
let's go. 3rd and 7. Got to pass. Dak throws it to Zeke. Zeke, one move. Zeke got it first. He's got the first down, baby. That's Zeke style.
Calling him short.
Are you kidding me? I want to see the replay. We see where his feet were, because I think. Thank you, Rack City. I think that was. If you did not go out of bounds, that's a first down. It's obviously a first down. Punting the ball, it looks like. Jason Garrett's not even grabbing that red flag. Let's see the replay.
Trying.
I want to see the replay. They ain't showing me the replay, though.
Yeah, Dez gets shut down a lot. And again, according to him, it's
Super
injuries.
Saiyan.
According to him, it's this and that and the other. Well,
Super Saiyan.
Dez,
No, I mean,
figure it out. It's up to you to create.
I mean, Super Saiyan's making a good point here. You know, no speed on offense is killing the boys. That's true too. Top dollar king. Scott, Dez gets shut down by elite corners. You know, there's a lot of things, but I think that DJ Crown J made a great point about the tendonitis is stopping him from getting separation from the coverage. And he has not told the coaches this. If that's true, then he hasn't told the coach that's his fault. We could have probably maximized his ability a little bit better, although I don't trust.
Or again, change our offensive scheme a little bit to compensate.
I just don't trust the Cowboys, you know, making the right decisions when it comes to what to do with Dak. You know, I mean, with Dez. God, Jesus, I'm making it. With Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant, we do not, for years we have not used him properly. For years we have not moved him around, occasionally put him in the slot. For years we have not, you know, got him out of 3 routes. And now the whole NFL looked at our playbook after the first couple of weeks. And last year, we called some of these offensive routes from our receivers, from Beasley, from T. Will, from Dez. We know the 3 things they do, and so does the whole NFL. That's the stuff we didn't like to see. There's a blitz, and that was a good read by the backup.
So, and guys, Cowboys Abroad said if you have to get rid of coaches, get rid of the conditioning coach, quarterback coach, and the secondary coach.
Okay. I'm almost down with that. How about the secondary?
No, you know what? The secondary coach, I can see why. And that's, again, because we're not getting interceptions. We're not recovering fumbles. We're not, you know.
But there's 3 rookies back there, and, you know, and we had Nolan Carroll's a starter out there to start the season.
I guess what you're thinking is that Marinelli is more responsible for the success of these rookies in the backfield than the secondary coach. And that could be very true because, again, it sounds like Marinelli was the one that decided to make some of the changes back there.
Wide open.
Who was
Anthony
that?
Brown.
Anthony Brown.
And that's the thing with Anthony Brown. He's got to be the 4th. Right now he's starting.
Yeah.
So look, they're hurrying up. You know what?
Starting against.
Let's see. Let me see. We have this is what's embarrassing to me, guys. If we lose this game, it helps us in the draft. But the thing that concerns me, and I know it's still vanilla, I get it, but it's just there's backups against our starters, and they're driving. If they win, it's embarrassing. I hope they kind of, you know, that's the one way of guaranteeing maybe Garrett will be out sooner than later. Not this year, but in the future. Throw it out of bounds. Flag.
Oh, that's probably on us.
I don't know. It usually is. Listen, I just think that when we're not sure, it's to say, better draft pick when it's bad for us. Throw it up there.
Yay.
They took it. They didn't decline it.
There you go.
And they have their backups out there, guys. This is an embarrassment. We should put our backups in and stop making it look. I mean, we really want to win that badly. And again, we see DeMarcus Lawrence is out.
Remember,
right there in his head.
Who wants to win more than Jason Garrett right now?
Jason Garrett wants to go 9-7 and say, "See, we're 8-8, guys. And we had a troublesome year. We had one more game. If you had done a better play call here and there and stepped in as a head coach should, maybe if you did that, maybe we'd be in the playoffs."
I know. Now, Cowboys Abroad said, serious question other than Garrett. Is the offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator more to blame for us giving away those 6 games in the second half, and why?
Who was it?
I would say it's the offensive coordinator, and this is why, because again, our defense, we
get in the screen. Sorry, get the tackle strongly, blow him up. Just don't get hurt.
We always choose to start with the ball, which means that pretty much every second half or every third quarter, we're already starting off with our defense out on the field. Depending on how that second quarter ended, maybe they were just on the field and for quite a while, and if I think back, we were. We usually ended up with the other team having the ball and scoring on us in the second quarter. So, put that all together. That means that our defense is going out there already a little bit more at a disadvantage, and our offense is already behind because the other team either scored or caught up or is catching up or something. Either way, that means that Cowboys are going out there into the third quarter thinking pass, instead of having a more balanced offense. And again, they don't use Zeke. Not even Zeke, but just the running game at all. They don't depend on the running game.
They go away from it a lot. The key here is that the team did last year.
And we failed to make adjustments, which is a big problem.
The way we built our team last season was that the offense plays conservative, runs 2 out of 3 plays every 3 downs, and we control the game. That helps our defense. That's what we lacked this year. And still, the defense did great.
Yeah, and that goes for every defense.
I think our defensive coordinator Marinelli had us playing poorly. Look at that. That's great right there by Ben Wickery.
Again, he has something to play for.
He does. He's not just playing for us. He's playing for other teams. But I don't know if he was active enough to. It's going to cost us a draft pick. I think a compensation pick for this guy.
Ben Wickery. I think he played 4 games.
That's what I'm saying. I think he was active for 4 games, which means that we have to give up a pick.
Yeah. I think it was something. It was like a 7th round pick, though. It was like really like a 6th or like.
Remember, guys, this is the last serious Cowboy game we're going to get for 8 months. 4th and 2, they're going for it, with 5:52 left.
Actually, have they punted? They've punted a few times.
Yeah, of course. And I'm going to let you know, Ezekiel Elliott in these last couple of minutes, he needs around 40-something yards in the final minutes here to get 1,000. Knocked it, the interception. Nice play by. Look at Woods read that so beautifully. Xavier Woods, unfortunately, it's great by him, showing that, but unfortunately, it's going to cost us. So. There you go. Thank you for that 4th round pick.
Oh no! Sorry, Dak is a 4th round.
Yeah, we know
Sorry.
that.
Let me see.
No, I think it's like a 6th or something like that. We got to give up. Still, we got Noah Brown in the 6th. Though.
Yeah, Top Dollar King said it. Garrett is not a championship coach. Bottom line.
Thank you, Top Dollar. Now I don't know how much Zeke needs. It says here 49 yards in the final 10 minutes. I think he had about 5 or 6 yards, so he probably needs like 40 yards or so. Listen, we get the ball back now. You know what you do? If you're gonna keep Zeke in the game, run the damn ball. Maybe he breaks it, and you give him his 1,000. At least give him that. If you're gonna play him, do it. Don't throw the ball, and mess around, throwing the ball again, guys. I mean, if you're leading the game in the 4th quarter, let's just forget about the situation. It's practice, let's say. Yeah. What do you do in a game for fun? You're playing, all right, just for fun. Backyard football. You're winning by 6. You have the ball. There's right under 6 minutes, 5.5 minutes left. You want to end the game with a win? What do? Tell me. Cowboys abroad, tell me. Vach Lombardi, tell me. All you guys out there, Cowboy fans or not, tell me. What do? What's the thing to do? You want to what? Run the clock. And how do you run the clock? By passing or by running? Because this has been the Cowboys in the second quarter, up by 20 against the Rams and Packers, and we started passing. This is us, not doing it in the second half when we're winning or close. When we're up on the Eagles in the second half on Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, and we're on there and we're showing that we're going to throw every play, or almost every play, and not help our defense. And this is on the offensive side of things. Now, when I know Cowboys abroad said about the defensive coach. I think Marinelli screwed us a little bit for the first 8 games, but he was adjusting too, and at least he adjusted. Like you said.
Again, and the thing is, with a lot of these rookies injured, still like kind of finding their footing, he was figuring out this defense as much as they were figuring out their own game.
I think he was nervous of maybe playing man-to-man press coverage a lot more than he's doing. Now he's doing a lot more with our rookies, and they're succeeding. I think he was just nervous. Playing them back too far, and that was where the defensive coordinator hurt us. You're right about that specific situation. But when you get to the 8th and 9th game of the year, and Marinelli changed it up and started playing press and realized his defensive young guys are doing
Super
great.
Saiyan said our secondary is good. I love seeing them grow throughout the season. Honestly, they get nervous with the game on the line and red zone. They don't know how to play red zone. But is that them or is that
experience?
It's
experience on that. I don't think it's coaching as much as experience. You can't control that. That's the players. True. But it comes down to experience. And the rookies, you got to take it as it is.
I know, and that's the thing. And that's where I know that there's going to be a little growing pains. But again, growing pains still got us to average, above average defense, which you have to give them so much credit for that. I can't wait to really dive deep into some of these
listen, my thing though in the end is that if we have to get rid of both guys or none, I say get rid of both guys. I'm just being real. We got to get that Linehan out of there. He's a pass happy coordinator. Now look, we should run the rest of this game to Zeke. Every yard now goes to that. This is it right here. So nobody get hurt, please. Nobody get hurt.
Zeke should be sitting.
Baby. Zeke. Let everybody in this channel say it together. 1, 2, 3. Zeke should be on the bench. We agree.
Yes.
He's not. Let's get real. He's in the game. He's going to be in the game at the end of the game.
I hope he gets 120 yards.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. No injuries on the line. Let's just go 120 yards.
Who do you have in the playoffs, the Falcons or the Seahawks?
I think both teams can beat the Eagles.
I say the Falcons just because I agree them more than the Seahawks.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, Seahawks. They both beat us.
The Seahawks would make it too far though.
Let's see. We're throwing the ball. Now you're taking the yard. Now you can see. Now it's good first down. But why are you throwing the ball? See, that's taking yards away from Zeke right there. Now I don't know if he goes all the way. I don't know. He could have got more. I think Dez Bryant wanted to get more yards.
Stop being.
He wasn't pad his stats.
I'm over his attitude. We're struggling with third string. Yeah.
That's embarrassing, guys. That's our starters.
That's our starters.
Witten's out there. Bryant's out there. This is embarrassment, and this should be the end of Garrett. Based on this, this shows it.
Instead, I don't know, guys.
It's not going to be, though. It's not going to be the end of Garrett, but maybe the end of the offensive coordinator. Run to Zeke.
I agree.
Come on, Zeke. Get out there. Look at him making that play. He made 3 yards. He made 2 yards, 1 yard. But he gained 3, though, because we lost 2. He should have lost 2 because of the poor blocking. I wish we had a running count on the screen on how many yards Zeke needs. I'm talking about 39 to 35 to 39 yards for 39 to 40 yards for Zeke. I think he still needs in this game to get 1,000. And that's what we're cheering for right now, guys. Because Garrett doesn't want to bench our starters. So let's hope that we run the ball until Zeke gets us 1,000 yards. Come on, Zeke. Let's do it. No injury.
There we go.
Let's see here. Come on, Zeke. That's Morris. Now he puts in Morris. Morris got 4 yards there. See, that's the way we should have been playing. First down, you run. So it's 2nd and 9. Second down, you run. Now look at it. It's what, 3rd and 4? Guys, that's the way you're supposed to coach. And I know every time it's not going to work. It's not supposed to work every time. But I think if the Cowboys set themselves up for 3rd and 5s and 3rd and 4s or less, that's going to just open things up for Dak to do the right. Watch him get a first down on this play. We did it last time when it was 3rd and 3 because we ran it to make it 3rd and 3. You understand? And yes, then you go throw it, and you have to have your routes for your receivers more creative because everybody's just going to sit on the routes. If we throw now, it might be knocked out because they all know there's going to be a 5 and turnaround or Beasley's going to go on and out. A 3 and out, or 5 and out to get to that first down mark. The Eagles know what's coming. The coaches have studied this. Every team in the NFL knows our pass routes for all our receivers, for our tight end.
Exactly.
And that's partially the problem. Witten's old, can't get separation. Dez Bryant's tendonitis that we didn't know about for the whole freaking season, he's blaming it on, and the scheme, which he might be right about that. But that also, like DJ Crown J said, that tendonitis stopped him from getting separation. These things are a lot of the players are selfish, and like Dez Bryant is selfish. It's hurting the team. Now let's see what Dak does here on 3rd down. He's got a lot of time going right to Switzer for the first down. Nice.
Nice Switzer. And again, Switzer's done well in this
first down for the Switz.
Yeah, he's played well. I hope he keeps playing well.
I'm going to say something, guys, that you guys might not like. But with the fact that we saw that Beasley did a lot less this year, he's kind of regressed a little bit. Watch out for some crazy moves sometimes might happen. I don't know how much it's going to cost us. I don't think it costs that much. We keep Beasley. I'm concerned we keep him, but you never know. You never know with Jerry Jones. He might say, cut Beasley. We're going to throw Switzer in there. Now he's the new guy. And again, he's too fast. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You got to wait to make sure he produces not a one-stinking game.
I don't think Beasley's at the end of his contract, so I think
we got to keep him.
He's okay.
I don't think it'll cost us that much either.
But I guess you never know, though.
Come on, Zeke.
You could see the Cowboys making a crazy trade.
He's taking hard hits. He's going to be short by this, guys. Unfortunately, even if he broke it right now and got all the yards, he'd still be about 5 or 6 yards short because we ran it to Alfred Morris a couple times there. And again, I'm not saying we should have, but I just want to see. I wanted to see Zeke get the yards, guys. It looks like we lost. We're going to win this game, but we lost. We're going to get to the 19th spot probably. It looks like we get the 19th. We clinch the 19th draft place in the upcoming draft, which hurts us.
Yeah, and Brian, I understand that you think that Dak is not what you think he is, but it's, you're putting way too much on a rookie who's only played 2 years. Let's see what happens next year with the right moves.
Pounding those 4, 5, 6 yards right there. Someone should have been doing the whole game. A little too late now for Zeke. Too bad he's not get that 1,000 thanks to Jason Garrett's play calling, allowing Scott Linehan to make the play calling and not stepping in, as he's done all year, never adjusting. All his career, with all his offensive coordinators, Jason Garrett has never done that. What are you going to do?
Exactly. So DJ Crown J said, Switzer should have played so much in that Atlanta game to get the ball out of Dak's hand faster to stop him from getting sacked. And again, we only saw Switzer as a receiver once for a little 3-yard, out. That was it.
The Beasley play, basically, yeah.
So, I mean, other than that, we saw him 2 or 3 times as a little, running back. I mean, I don't know. I'm not even sure how many more times we can say it. I don't want to keep saying it, so.
Well.
Let me catch up with the favorite comments here in the chat. Let me see. Rack City. Left guard is Jonathan Cooper. Yep.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Probably broken leg.
How many years? He's played 2. And again, he struggled last year because he didn't have the right players and pieces.
And a rookie, but still, he's still a young guy, yeah. I mean, the Eagles did the right things to put him in a chance to succeed.
Exactly. So,
and he has. And he will.
An unfortunate injury is keeping him,
from being MVP.
There.
I think he won't be MVP because of that, although, gotta agree, there's a different team when they have Wentz in there. Although, I'll go back to what LT Metter said, by the way, guys. Super Chat's coming to a close at the end of this. We actually might do a New Year's Eve night special. I don't know. We might do something at the countdown to wish everybody Happy New Year's tonight.
We're of the belief that you should stay home and not drive on New Year's.
Yeah, it's dangerous out there, so be safe. But yeah, guys, enjoy the last day of the season, last day of the year officially. The 31st, and we're kicking into a new year. Hopefully, a new mindset. Hopefully, tomorrow it all starts new on the 1st of January. Hopefully we'll hear offensive coordinator Scott Linehan fired. Let's just see where they pick up. Do they get North Turner? Do they get Todd Haley? Who goes in that spot? To lead the Cowboys, to develop Dak, and to use our strengths, offensive line, run game, to use those strengths, and not fall back on our weaknesses to try to win games.
Yeah, and Brad
and also
B,
help our defense with our strength, run the ball.
Yeah, and Brad B, I know you're saying that Dak can't elevate the players around him, but would you say Eli Manning was a quarterback that elevated players around him? No, but he still managed to get 2 Super Bowl wins.
Manning's not a great quarterback. He's not the defense.
The team around, he had a team around him. He had coaches that made good moves, and they, a good combination of luck, skill, but it was a lot of, their coaches were, they made the right moves.
And Eli did enough to win them those games.
So, and you know what? We have more than that with Dak.
I agree.
I honestly, truly
on
feel
offense,
that.
on defense, come on, Zeke. He's got it. He could have had 1,000.
Ooh, at least he got the first.
Do you kick an onside kick? Do I give him 1,000?
So,
you know what we should do? A yard away, Dak should just give the ball to the Eagles and let them run it back all the way, let them win the game.
Yeah, so and DJ Kern just said, even if we beat Seattle last week, I don't know if we would have beat all of the Eagles starters. And I agree.
Eli is awful cruising. Yeah, no, I agree.
So, and again, if an awful quarterback can win 2 Super Bowls, then that means
what's James Jones saying? Wait, no.
Average, I think better than average quarterback. But again, growing pains, guys. Even Tom Brady didn't, start off his rookie season blowing up the field.
How many yards does Zeke have right now?
Zeke, I'll go back and check.
I wanted to make sure, because I could have miscalculated. He might get 1,000. They're obviously running it for him now. But the Eagles don't want to get that 1,000 on them. You got to refresh. Let's see.
Let me refresh it. Let me see.
Oh, guys, there's a time running down here. Listen, who called timeout? The Eagles calling timeout? Yep. Wow, they really want to win this game, huh? The Eagles. That's interesting. They think we might miss the field goal if Bailey's out there, and he might.
He might.
And guys, much love. Again, I wanted to say one last time, as fiance is looking up these things.
For it since Bailey's missed him?
Maybe, guys. If you're watching this right now, hit that like button, that thumbs up. If you're new, hit subscribe, guys. We're building the channel every day, grinding, but we're doing our thing thanks to you guys. And our content, we hope. We do it daily. So make sure you guys hit subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell. That goes for everybody watching. Okay. Hit that notification bell. And if you guys want, guys, to help the channel, we got a lot of stuff. Got stuff given away. If you give over $10, if you want to donate through Patreon or Super Chat, which was just activated 2 weeks ago or so, you see our Super Chat leaderboard. Special for the winners of the Super Chat get.
Yes.
To be down here, advertise your business.
Zeke.
Come on, Zeke.
Okay, good. I think he broke 100 with that. That's what I was just about to say. But I don't know how.
120.
Yeah, he's at 25 carries for 98 yards.
No, he needs 120 though.
I know, but he still just broke 100.
Yeah, that's too bad though. Again, guys, they waited too long to do this. If they were going to play Zeke, they would just.
I don't know how 100% accurate. I do believe that stat is like a minute behind at least, maybe. 30 seconds behind.
Thank you, DJ Crown J. Thank you for that note. Yes, for sure. And guys, if you're watching, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, donate if you'd like. We're gonna have special things we're sending out to all our donators of over $10, and you'll be seeing what it is shortly when it arrives, guys. It's coming a long way, but it's gonna go from us to you guys, and it's from my Cowboys family. Zeke's got the touchdown. Look at that run. Man, good defense, man. Wow, 57. I got to give him credit. 57 did a great job there. 4th and goal.
Wow, Zeke has turf in his helmet.
Hey, he's playing to the end. He might have lost the yards there.
That's not good. And it's 4th and something, right?
On the Philly side,
4th and goal.
So what are the Cowboys? He's kind of come out.
Timeouts.
So, guys, this is it. He's got 103 yards, guys, on 27 rushes.
There you go.
It's only 3.8 yards per carry, but still... That's almost 4 yards per carry, guys. He usually averages 4.5.
Yeah.
So, guys, here it is. This is the end. Let's see if Bailey's going to kick this and end his game.
Dan Bailey, come on. You can do this.
If he misses it, even if he misses it, we still win the game.
Oh, they're going to wait till the last second.
Yeah, call timeout, and then we'll probably run. Maybe we'll go for it again and run it. Who knows? I don't know. He's got 102. At least he's got over 100. Guys, I also think... Statistically speaking, even though he's going to average about 99.5 yards per game in 10 games for Ezekiel Elliott. So just letting you know, Zeke is the best per game yardage rusher in the NFL this season. Just want to make sure you clarify that. So if he had played all 16 games, the probability is, yes, he'd be blowing away Le'Veon Bell and everybody else in the NFL in rushing. Just letting you know. He would have probably been able to, again, he could have gotten 50 yards in the game, but the probability is he would have somehow found 80, 90 yards and probably broken a 120, 130-yarder here and there as well. So
I think it's funny that if you guys are watching the game, they kind of showed how all the NFC East teams faced so much crap this season, starting with the Giants, of course, and their
Dan Bailey, here we go.
Mess. All right, Dan Bailey, come on, here we go. You can do it. 23 yards. You can do it.
For the game.
You can do it.
Oh my God, he's done. Baby, I'm sorry, but we gotta get rid of his jersey. We gotta burn that shit. We gotta burn that shit. It's concerned there. I'm sorry, my love. It's embarrassing.
I'm not ready for this.
That was like, again, cap off the season, guys. Why not? You know, what more fitting way than missing a freaking. Well, I hope the Eagles score here, guys. Now I'm rooting for the Eagles in this play. I better not say that because then people are going to
But remember, how do you think Dan Bailey feels? He's never, ever, I think in his entire life or career, ever played like this. Ever. Ever. Ever.
I don't know what to say. I'm in shock. But all fail Dan Bailey today. Definitely failed us.
I think I need a moment.
Baby, there's one last play in this game. Your moment must wait 13 seconds. Cowboys, let him score. Cowboys, let him score. Let him score. Score. They're going to try to get him yards, get out of bounds, and then Hail Mary it. It's probably over. Zeke is crying on the sideline. Someone said, I don't know if that's real or not. Zeke should have gotten those 100. He needed, 17 yards? That's where I'm crying. Because if you're going to play this guy and you went against their third stringers, we couldn't give him 120 yards. It's an embarrassment. Coaching fail. You guys suck. The coaches suck, starting with Jason Garrett. But we got to lose someone. Let's lose offensive coordinator Scott Linehan. Hopefully tomorrow we'll hear he's fired. Hopefully tomorrow he's fired. And hopefully, probably, unfortunately, Rob Marinelli is also going to be fired if he's fired. So as 3, 2, 1, that's the game. Nope, the Eagle clock handlers, they kept that 1 second on the clock. They give him one more play. That was BS. Usually that runs the clock out, but give him one more chance. Why not? Who cares?
I know. I'm feeling nauseated.
Oh, baby. I'm sorry this season ended this way.
This is not,
she got that jersey. She's feeling sick to her stomach. Bailey's going to be there to start the camp.
So excited.
But they're going to bring in a lot of kickers to give him a run for his money because they don't really know what's going on with Bailey. And I hope he resets himself in the offseason, heals up that hamstring.
That stadium is empty.
Yeah, but there's still Cowboy fans sitting there, guys. Much love to the Cowboy fans in that stadium still.
Braving the cold, watching your team to the end.
This is a delay of game. And now the last play of the season for the Dallas Cowboys. We're about to watch it all together, guys. Thank you. Okay, it's a delay game. Maybe you weren't watching. Guys, first and foremost, thank you all who have hung in with us for the regular season. Yes. We're going to do a lot more stuff. We're never stopping. This is 365. On this channel, we're going to try to be as daily as possible, have our discussions about football, about other sports, about March Madness, about a lot of different things. But Cowboys first, football second, and on, guys. Family stuff as well on here, some gaming stuff. So make sure you stick with us, guys. Hit that like.
Dan Bailey's going to be okay, but hit that like.
Hit subscribe and hit the notification bell. And we have a donation thing, guys, going, so that never ends. Here we go. Let's see.
Someone make a
turnover. Cowboys. What was that? Lewis Neal. Oh, he's giving it back to them. Oh my goodness. They still got a chance. Oh my goodness. Get a safety. Oh, yard short. We couldn't even get that. The last play of the season ends in folly. In folly, like our season, guys.
I don't even know what to say.
We're the 19th draft pick, guys. Congratulations, Cowboys. We played. We finished the fight.
We get a Jason Garrett clap at the end of the season. Good game. Yeah.
I'm from Princeton. I'm very smart.
Mike Nugent would have made it. Yeah, and you know what? If Mike Nugent would have stayed on this team an extra week, I think that would have made the difference with Dan Bailey. We rushed him back way too soon. If he was not 100%, he should not have come back. And I don't know.
I would have rather just ran that ball at the end. Ran the ball. If we had run the ball at the end, right?
Fake the punt. Right there.
The punt.
Fake the kick.
Just try to get her dialogue right here. No, but I'm saying if we had went for it on fourth down, we could have ended the season with less disappointment, at least, If then that crap, to end the season on a missed field goal.
I don't know.
From the closest you can possibly get, pretty much. Man, it's painful. It hurts. And it makes us even more worried. And it puts more doubt in Dan Bailey's head. What we did is, all we did was hurt Dan Bailey by bringing him back sooner, And now, we can't blame it again. It's on the play. People are going to say it's on the Cowboys players to produce. You're right, it is. That's all on Dan Bailey. But this thing goes deeper than that. We saw Jonathan Cooper with an injury. Chido Bearuze with a shoulder injury.
As of now.
There's other guys. T. Will was slowed by the ankle injury. Guys, it was just a despicable season for the most part. 9-7, nothing to be proud of. Not the way we played. Again, I know everyone's going to say, see, if we didn't have this turmoil, we didn't have as many injuries, and, a couple games went our way, we would have been in the playoffs. True. But why didn't it go that way? Yes, some of it's because of Dak, some of it's because of Dez, some of it's because Zeke got suspended by the NFL, but the foundation has to do with coaching. And you can put it on whoever you want. Some people want to blame the defense coordinator. He has some blame in this, like the players do. But it really falls on, to me, it falls down on the head coach. But all right. You want to go to offensive coordinator? Yes, he's making the decisions. But the head coach has the final say on that, and he's letting it go. So it's on both of them. Hopefully tomorrow, Monday morning, and there is word on this, that Scott Linehan, offensive coordinator, along, unfortunately, with defensive coordinator Ron Marinelli, will be fired. And Todd Haley, offensive coordinator, will be put in to replace him. Now, I don't know how fast all this is going to happen.
They still held the Eagles to 0 points.
With their third stringers.
Well,
I'm just saying.
No, but they still played their first
for three drives. Guys, nothing to be proud of. I'm just saying out there for the world or whoever, if you believe that, maybe, that's fine, but you're wrong.
Well, you're saying our defense, though?
No, our defense is great. That's not
a
problem. But I'm saying we should be proud because we played third stringers. So, yeah, we should be proud about the way they've been playing the whole year before this. Our stats just went top 10. Guys, our defense just went top 10 stats.
Yeah, look,
we're top 10 in almost every category.
The thing is, Dan Bailey, okay, I keep
coming
back to him,
defense.
but Dan Bailey is just, I don't know, I think he's still injured, he's still hurt, something is still going on with him and we rushed him back too fast. Because there's just Dan Bailey is just too good of a kicker, we know him and we know what he can do, and before this, he was perfectly fine, and then he comes back from this and he sucks. And that's not the Dan Bailey we know. I just hope that, again, rest is what he needs.
Guys, listen, the 6-0 win against the Eagles, the Cowboys posted their first shutout since 2009. And that year was against the finale against Philly, which then we played them the next week at home and beat them. In that, we won the playoff game. We lost to Minnesota the week after that with Brett Favre. But those Cowboys finished 11-5, won a playoff game.
And then lost.
This team finished 9-7. Missed the playoffs, and this win was only against backups for the most part.
And not just that, but again, our draft pick is worse, so we actually we can't even lose right.
We can't do a damn
thing
thing right.
Properly.
Thank you. That's the quote of the day, guys. We can't even lose right. That's the whole season this year, guys. Starting with the coaches. If you're gonna put it on the players, it's fine, but you got to put it on the coaches too, guys. And that's a fact. You got to say it comes from somewhere.
Yeah, well, Rack City said...
Players got to produce, but coaches got to coach.
Cowboys Abroad said too much division. Don't like the Dak versus Dez war. Where did that start from, though? Well, the thing is, it starts because I know people are mentioning it, but the problem is that all of us with eyeballs can see the connection isn't there.
Correct.
We don't know, in part of it is
He's connected with Beasley, he's connected with T. Will, with Witten, but not with Dez too much. Even last year, he was hurt.
Why? Because Dez is supposed to be elite and making some of these plays.
He's supposed to make Dak better.
Some of those little mistakes that Dak is going to make.
He's supposed to make Dak better. He's not.
He did that for Romo. I mean, Romo is, again, amazing, awesome. But even Romo, when he made some mistakes,
we got to restructure his contract and hope for the best. Let's be real. We're not going to probably release him. We're not going to probably trade him. We're going to take on that salary cap. So the reality, the best we can hope for is restructure the contract and, and then cut him towards the end of his career. And let Jerry Jones take on that hit. He'll pay. He's got billions. He'll pay Dez $20 million for the last year of his contract or whatever, and then cut him. If someone picks him up, then someone has to take on that. And we pay. Jerry Jones plays less, but it's the same hit on the salary cap later on, though. Just remember this, guys. With this 9-7 record, makes Jason Garrett look a little better. It's just a facade. Keep that in mind. It's a mirage. So the Cowboys finished. The Cowboys finished 9-7, and will miss the playoffs. With the win, Jason Garrett avoided his fourth 8-8 season in 7 seasons as a coach. So. It said he has 3 8-8 seasons in 7 years, not 4, which is more than half. Last year was half. Now it's less than half.
Just by virtue of having been here another year.
Yeah, just because he played against the backups to the Philadelphia Eagles and we barely won. Just keep that in mind, guys. It's a misery of a season. We got to be real about it.
This is the pit of misery.
What I'm saying, dilly. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, guys. Is that you got to be real about it. We're being real about it. The Cowboys.
I think the Eagles should be almost a little more concerned because they're going into the playoffs and their starters. I'm just saying, those 3 drives, they didn't look.
But LT Metter said it too. We're just running through the motion, just trying to get them warmed up for the, just get them out there, and get them off.
Things in their heads. So you know what? So
LT Metter makes a good point. He might be wrong. It might. I think that the Eagles are going to suffer in the playoffs.
Or like Cowboys Abroad said, not playing your starters and not having them kind of play a little bit harder, play for real, could come back and backfire, especially on a young team that's still trying to figure themselves out. So you could look at it both ways. Let's see what happens. Though.
Look at that defense of Minnesota.
See them play. No, Minnesota. I mean,
that defense is solid, man. They're scary, and I think every team should be scared of them.
Again, and I know the Bears' defense is pretty good, but they still only put up 23 points.
Yeah.
So when you're talking playoffs, again, their defense can hang for sure, and they're going to be able to shut down some of these elite offenses.
So Cowboy media is saying things like, it's funny and bizarre that the season was we're going to go down as 9-7, record 9-7, 5-1, as we know, 5-1 in the division, no playoffs. Pretty fitting, is basically the final word from the Cowboy camp. They don't want to put this they're almost saying look. We won. It's pretty fitting, the way we.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Oh my goodness! What defense! And it's incomplete. But my point is, wow, this Vikings. Right now, we're watching the Vikings game, Vikings and Bears. It's kind of over, But
so just to say, the Vikings, the way they play defense,
they're 1 yard away. And they're banging heads, not allowing a yard.
Yeah,
these guys are great.
9-7, not bad with 4 Pro Bowlers injured. Zeke suspended 6 games, Irving 4.
And bad coaching.
Barry Church better not get a ring.
I'd rather he get a ring than Brady or Big Ben or any Eagle. But my point is, you're right about all those things. Who said that? Cowboys Abroad?
Cowboys Abroad.
Yeah, you're right. Except you didn't say one other thing, and you got to admit it too. Bad coaching. Bad coaching plays into this Cowboys Abroad. So you can say everything about these players, and for sure I agree. But you got to add coaching. Do not forget the coaching. You got to add it in there. Partially, it's coaching.
Yeah, Eric Gonzalez said, if I can sit here in my room and call out what the play
Vikings,
is, we
the
need
Vikings
a new
under the
offensive
stop.
coordinator.
Exactly. And that's the point there. That's the coaching, guys. And that's what, we all have to see it. And Vaч Lombardi's and Cowboys Abroad of the world, we all got to agree on that the coaching has a part to play on this as well. Yeah. Putting our players in bad situations. Putting putting 2 or 3 games on the line with our defense, who we know they could be above average when we were playing great offense, and they've been saving our asses the whole entire season, and we want to do some games against the Raiders, against Green Bay, multiple times throughout the season. On other games, we're putting it on the defense. That's not the way we play. You're playing away from your strengths. And again, that's the gist of the season, in my opinion. And all these things that you said about the players, Bailey, Dez, Dak, Zeke being suspended, injuries, suspension, other suspension on defense, and we still had a good year, 9-7, and all that stuff. I agree, I had a tough schedule.
You're trying to say we were leading, and for those losses, we were leading.
Correct. But that's coaching. That to me the biggest is that it's coaching.
You should have won coaching.
Correct. Coaching is the reason. Coaching, and again, you can blame all these things on players too, but you gotta say coaching too.
For all those people who are saying Dak is bad, I just hold on to that. And let's talk again after next season. That's it, because I can't make a judgment on what I've seen so far. I've seen one great, amazing season. I've seen one not great, amazing season.
And guys, ending the season.
Time on this rookie and this leader, because quarterback is not a position you just fall into and learn pick up right away. Okay, there's some growing pains involved.
Apollo,
this year was
you're wrong.
Painful, horribly painful.
You say release Dak. No.
So you
gotta stick with Dak for a little longer still, guys. You can't jump ship. That's the definition of bandwagon. Dak has not been playing. His strengths have not been played to this season. Last season it was. And you can say it's because of Zeke. It's not, because we still ran the ball. Check the stats. 6 games without Zeke, we still ran the ball for 100 yards. We went from 3rd to 4th in rank in running. That's it. So, you blame it all you want on Dak and on Dez and all that stuff, but it's the coaching where it's foundationally the problem. Whether it's down to the physical therapist coach, the strength and conditioning coach, because of the hamstrings and back injuries. It's consistent on our team yearly, whether it's that or whether it's the coordinators or it's the head coach not sitting there overruling some of these coordinators. It's all these things plus the players, the way they're playing, but their coaches are putting them in bad situations, and nobody out there has yet convinced me and most Cowboy fans on why the coaches are taking so much more of a hit on this by some Cowboy, by the minority of Cowboy fans, because the minority of Cowboy fans are saying it's not the coaching. I want you to say it's the coaching too. Admit it. Be real, all you guys out there. Coaching has a part to play, whether it's head coach, not overruling the coordinator, whether it's Scott Linehan just pass happy too much, not playing to the strengths of our offense, or whether it's Marinelli for the first 8 weeks of the season, 9 weeks of the season, playing off on 3rd and 9 and giving them easy first downs. We saw this happen throughout. He did change though, and he's the only one that adjusted.
Think about the fact that Cooper.
So you got to keep him. I think you should keep him in there a little longer for Marinelli, but it's not going to happen. It's going to be either both or none, and I hope it's both. And it's tomorrow, so look for it.
Cooper Rush did not take a single snap.
Correct. Cooper Rush did not play a snap, and Dak got creamed back there. Risk injury every play back there. That's bad coaching.
Yeah.
Taking the coin toss and defer and taking it every time, and almost every time 3 and out. That's bad coaching. To get that coin toss. These are things that you got to do, and it's bad coaching foundation. This has been not this year. This is a consistent thing, and guys, believe it or not, there's also been rumbling from way before this, from the Atlanta game when Scandrick was yelling at Garrett, but Garrett and the coaches have lost the team. Whether you want to admit it to yourselves, that's fine. Vash Lombardi said we should get rid of the coaches if we lost the team.
Yeah.
We lost the team. It's been said for 2 months, and it happened. In the Falcon game, you saw it happening on the field, and you're still hearing rumblings even as late as today, this morning. The locker room has been lost. So time to cut ways, guys. This is a proof that right now you hurt 3 guys in this game with 2 injury. That's coaching. That's coaching. You don't put your starters in there. That's number 1. Number 2, you got to come up. You're still going foundationally pass first. You just ripped away. If you're going to start your starters, give Zeke his 120. Yeah. He was 17, 15 yards away from getting 120. It's a shame to do that to that man. He's your best thing you got on offense with your offensive line, and and they've been broken the whole season as well with injuries. But still, we still ran the ball well. We broke down when we started passing too much, and that you can check the facts, and that is on the coaches. So you can throw the players under the bus, but don't keep those coaches on a pedestal. Throw them under the bus too.
Cowboys abroad said Dak's stats were solid until Smith got injured and he started taking sacks and not having time in the backfield.
No coach adjustment.
But DJ Crown J said people said with Zeke gone, Dak had to really play and he failed. But with Zeke gone, the coaches had to really coach and they failed.
Correct, and they didn't make adjustments. They let Dak get killed. Can you blame them? First game there without Tyron Smith and Zeke, which was the Falcon game, and he had to change his whole psyche change, his whole mentality changed for Dak. He got nervous, and it's affected him.
Cowboys abroad said again,
that's coaching.
He said coaches aren't perfect, but they don't have to be. Just like you don't fire every player when they make a mistake.
Correct, but they've been consistently making mistakes. And if a player makes consistent mistakes, usually
if you have a player that plays like this for 7 years, do you continue to re-sign him?
Who are you talking about? Dez?
I'm just saying, let's say Jason Garrett was a player on the field.
Right.
If you have a player who's consistently putting out a mediocre product, would you keep re-signing him year after year? Or would you keep signing him to these big contracts? Now he's been here 7 years. You're going to keep signing him, keep playing him, keep
exactly.
using him?
Time to go. And that's the thing is that the Cowboys coaches has consistently been doing this. Starting with Jason Garrett.
If he took his seasons and put his stats out there.
We're preaching
pretending the player.
We're preaching to the choir. We're preaching to most people agree that the coach has got to go.
Yeah.
And again, the thing is that we're not. That's not going to happen unless if we take a break for a year, buying new Cowboy merchandise. Represent Cowboys for life, guys. We're going to do it, but you can see it's all around us. But still, represent, but don't buy new stuff for a year. Let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. Hey, if they do fire Lenihan, you're taking the right step, in my opinion, for the fans and for the team and for the development of Dak and Zeke and this young team who is, if you would, like Mark Holmes said, rebuilding. In some ways, we are rebuilding. For the most part, though, we have the talent that we don't have to rebuild in that way. We're rebuilding in some ways, but overall, this is a team that can win. So how can you be rebuilding and be 9-7, having a horrible coach of the year, having a horrible year by our quarterback, horrible year by our leading receiver, and 9-7? All right, so then we're not rebuilding. That's a good damn team, according to you guys. I think the team has the ability and the athleticism to produce Super Bowls. Last year we had a chance, but you got to get the right coaches in there. You can't flip the playbook, change the whole playbook on Dak, which is what they did, guys. Let's be real, and change the whole way we run our team. That's what Lenihan did. Jason Garrett allowed it, and this is the result. A struggling 9-7 season, which still was possible because a lot of the players did it. The coaches did not do it, for the most part. They failed us, except for Marinelli, to the last half of the season. He's the one that I would say improved. Everybody else did not adjust. Should be out on their asses. They're not going to be, except for maybe Lenihan. And unfortunately, he's going to take him shrapnel here, is going to be Marinelli. But Lenihan needs to be out. And let's bring in North Turner. Let's bring in, Todd Haley. Let's bring in these guys. Even Josh, what's his name? The guy from the Patriots. People want to bring him in there.
I don't know.
I forgot his name. He used to be a Denver coach, and he went to you know what I'm talking. Josh McDaniels, I think his name is. Whatever. Everything is better than Jason Garrett, than Lenihan. Any of these guys are better than Lenihan, and we're not going to lose Garrett right now. If for some reason he turns the tide on us, Jerry Jones flips the script and he decides to fire Jason Garrett, go for someone like John Gruden, which probably will not be the case.
It won't happen.
I would love Bill Cowher style, not to be the case. But you got to also look at things like other situations, other coaches out there like Harbaugh's, Gruden's. I know we said Gruden. Josh McDaniels was a coordinator.
Yeah.
North Turner as a coordinator, offense, not head coach. Just get that right.
Offensive coordinator.
But if you're going to replace the coach, Lovie Smith even to an extent. With the right coordinator.
His name tossed around. What's that other guy?
North Turner? No, that's the offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you're talking about. His head coach?
No. Everyone we're talking about is offensive coordinator.
Right, and guys, just to make it official,
Jason Garrett's not going
the Browns blew the game at the end.
So to win
right through his hands to win the game. And now, guys, they are 0-16, joining the Dallas Cowboys 0-14, I think, when they 0-10-1, I think we were. We had a tie. So we didn't lose every game. Back in 1916, our inaugural Cowboys season, 1960, we were, I think, 0-10-1. Browns now just joined at 0-16. Recently, last one was about 5-6 years ago, the Detroit Lions, 0-16. And a couple other teams like the Bucks, a couple other guys. So
last year they were 1-15.
Yeah, I mean they have one win in 2 years. And they still have their coach, and he's supposed to be still on there next year. Still staying on there. Hugh Jackson, he promised to jump in the lake. In a freezing cold lake now and I think the whole staff should jump in there too with him and the team to make it
the pit of misery.
Exactly, Smith. Exactly to the pit of misery for him. But hey, I think you should throw Jason Garrett in there too, along with the coaching.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, but make sure to come and join us. We'll probably be doing a stream to ring in the new year. Most likely, and to kind of continue to let out some of our Cowboy frustrations. Yeah. So make sure to join us for that if you haven't already.
The way you join us for that, guys, is by hitting that notification bell.
Yeah. So if you haven't subscribed, you hit like and subscribe to this video.
Then hit the notification bell. So hit like, subscribe, notification bell. So when we come on tonight and wishing everybody, Happy New Year. We hope that you guys have a safe and happy New Year. If you're going to have fun and party out there, just be safe. Drive, Uber it or whatever you got to do. But, don't drive drunk or, whatever. Yeah, and just be safe, guys. We want our family to stay together for what's coming next and for the next football season. Look, not much to be excited about from what we've seen in this game. We're ending the basically our offensive drive with a miss by Dan Bailey. Kind of fitting, I guess, in that sense. In the sense that the way the season has gone.
Disappointing.
It's just crazy. We still were 9-7 in a tough schedule. I think there's a lot of problems with our players. I think there's a huge amount of problems with our coaches, especially offensive coordinator and head coach. And that's the way we're going to sit in it for now, guys. Look, if we have more grumblings and more confirmed news about any coaching changes today, we're going to go live again. So make sure you hit that notification bell. That's how you're going to get this information. And we're going to keep doing this
and of course,
the whole offseason.
Any injuries, coming into this, of course, the draft, which is what we need to continue to look forward to, how this Cowboy team will rebuild, and everything Cowboys in the offseason, guys. Yeah. We're going to be there, and we're going to keep you guys in the loop.
And we're going to do a lot of other stuff through our Patreon account. We're going to do some special videos through there, not through here. That's the way you get to that is if you donate through our Patreon account, guys. Look at the links below. That's the way you can find it. Also, you can help out our channel, as we have here. Looks like DJ Crown J. That he is the winner, it looks like, unless someone puts like a $50 donation or something, or Metters throws out 15 or something like that.
Then it looks like DJ Crown J is going to solidify his number one spot here.
Yes, man. So congratulations to DJ Crown J for looking like he's pulled away again. So it's going to be up to you, man. You think about what you want. We'll make it official probably at New Year's Eve stream later on tonight. After all the games we played, we know who's in the playoffs. We'll probably talk about that too in our stream. Mm-hmm. But again, guys, make sure you join us for that. It might be short, but we'll throw out some stuff in there, talk about some football and about our Cowboys. But if it looks like it's going to stay the course, it looks like DJ Crown J is going to win, sliding by 10 over LT Metters, an Eagle fan. Right. So you were right, DJ Crown J. You stuck it out. So you let us know what you want. Advertise whatever you want down below for the winner. And if you want something special, like a chat or something like that, we can do that again. It's going to be fun, man. So we loved all your input and your information. So much love to everybody. Congratulations to DJ Crown J if he holds off.
And to all of you guys as well. And
not just
to him, but to everyone else who's here.
Yes, thank you for the donations.
We have
we have Cowboys football news.
Dano,
Billy Sarducci, Slim Shady.
Yeah, all of you guys. Cowboys Abroad.
Cowboys Abroad has donated. Thank you, man. Let
me see. There's someone else I know I'm missing. We're missing. Let me see. We said Billy Sarducci.
Cowboys X Factor.
Oh, there we go. Cowboys X Factor.
Yeah, can't forget him. Check his page out, guys. He got some good stuff there, too.
Not just that, but to the rest of our Cowboys family, by being here, joining us in the chat, liking, subscribing, commenting, letting us know what you're thinking. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a part of this. And guys, even with everything that's been going on,
we're still
always going to be Cowboy fans.
Yeah, always, guys. And never ends. We're not going to buy new stuff next year. Sign the petition in this stream started by LL and Space Cowboy 17. Check out their sites as well. I want to make sure you guys, thank you for this regular season hanging with us. This is our first time doing this. This is an awesome experience. We're not signing off for the year. Actually, we are. I guess up until New Year's tonight, and the new year is starting. Hopefully, a new, fresh offensive coordinator.
Yeah, and
planning to get put in place
for the Dallas Cowboys in 2018.
Because we need it, guys. That was an ugly ending to this season. Very disgustingly ugly. Yeah. And I'm not proud of anything. Except for Zeke just playing as hard as he can and doing the right thing as a rookie. Not a rookie, as a second-year guy with all the stuff he's been dealing with. It's got to be hard for him. That's what I'm representing, man. That's what I'm representing.
I think overall, all of our players get a lot of credit for playing their hardest and really giving it their all. And maybe obviously not as successfully as we wanted to. But I didn't, other than Dez and some of his attitude, and never once did we say that we were unhappy with some of the attitude about players on the team or just, you know what I mean? Like, again, maybe disappointed in some of their play, but at least their heads were in the right space, and we can see how much a bad attitude can really poison the rest of the team as well. Kind of Giants.
Yeah, no, I know.
Eli Apple. Just, it's at least the Cowboys team, the players, managed to stick together through this hard time.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you can hope for, guys. There was a lot of disruption, though. Think about this, guys. The kneeling and Jerry Jones kind of split in the locker room a little bit. That was an issue. There's also the Zeke thing hanging over the head. I'm not trying. There's no excuses, guys.
I know, but that's the thing. Even through all of that, the team still managed to stick together and, at least rely on each other.
Make a run at it, guys.
So,
a very difficult season.
What more can you ask?
I want to make sure we go through every single one. Maybe you do the greatest shout-outs as we wrap this thing up.
That's right.
Up until the new year, guys, which will be coming. We're going to have a stream no matter what. Right before the new year, as we count it down here on our side, on the East Coast, to ring in the new year in the Americas, I guess, in the United States of America. So, join us for that later tonight. Stay safe, guys, and baby, do the rundowns, guys.
Our final shout-outs, guys.
Of the year. Oh no, well, probably one more. By the time we do the shout-outs, it'll be 2018. So
Brian Bradford, thanks for joining us. Cowboys Abroad, thank you always for all your great comments. Sleepy Dave 585, Fox Girl the Meme Girl, what's up? Thanks for joining us.
In the house.
Let me see. Jared Garrard, thanks for being here. Apollo Cruz, True Blue Gonzalez, Stronger King 23, Eric Gonzalez. Oh, thank you. Let me see. Tomboy 69, Smith and Wesson, DJ Crown J, always man.
The man. Won our super chat.
Looks like he's gonna win. Joining us here as well.
LT.
George
Letters.
Tapia, Bry B, Brandon Lutz. Let me see. Marcus Kersey.
Wow, a lot of people out here.
Yeah,
LT Meadows Jr., Dallas Cowboys Football News, Dano976, or 896, I'm sorry. We got Slim Shady. That's right. Donation, guys.
Right,
you guys
Slim
are the
Shady.
man.
Nike Payne.
And the
We got
women.
Cruzan26, Roger Frazier.
Yes.
Game Changer. Steve Gucci.
Some of these guys probably said negative things about us, but it's all right. No, not Simmons family. Simmons family is awesome. Thank you for joining my Cowboys family, guys.
Anthony Mixon, Gabe Unleashed, Game Changer, Peanut 310, Jose Torres, Eli 609, Rack City. Let me see. And shout out to our whole mod squad. Wolf Rider, Isha Brooks. DJ Crown J, Cowboys Abroad, Rack City.
Don't forget also the donators from last week.
Gaming,
Cowboys X Factor, Billy Sarducci, of course, Dallas Cowboys Football News, LT Metters, Eagle fan, representing here on this channel, donating. Thank you so much. Slim Shady, Dano, and of course DJ Crown J. He's almost part of the channel as well, guys, because he was on our Friday's video. Check that out. He dropped some knowledge.
Watch that, guys.
Yes, guys, and it is what it is, guys. We can't change it now. It's time to look to next season. So we're going to get some draft stuff in the next couple of weeks. We're going to still do postseason games, still watching football. We're doing a special Pro Bowl, guys. We're going to be at the Pro Bowl practices, giving out some of our gear to them. We'll see if we get talk to some Cowboy players out there. I don't know. We're going to see, but we're going to try. If you go out to the Pro Bowl, guys, I think it's in Orlando, make sure you guys join us out there too for the practices, guys. Pro Bowl game, we're going to do stuff. Super Bowl, we're going to do more stuff, guys. We got March Madness. We got, NBA All-Star game. We got Olympics. And that's just the first couple of months from here, guys. So, and then it all goes back to the draft, back to Cowboy, the OTAs. Before that, actually, is the rookie, camp that they have right away. So we're going to talk about Cowboy crazy, any moves made, any kind of coaching changes, hopefully tomorrow. We're going to talk, it's going to be Cowboys first and foremost. Football and NFL, is our primary focus. But everything going to get focused. There's 365 days in a year, guys. We'll be here for a while discussing things with you as we prepare for the 2018 year and the 2018 Dallas Cowboys season. Let's see what comes, guys. It's got to be an improvement.
So thank you for every single one of you guys who's out here joining us, watching. Just
subscribing,
all of this,
hitting like, donating. Thank you all, man. You guys are fantastic. Thank you. 6-0 is not the way to end the season with 2 Dan Bailey misses. But I think it's foundationally, and I'm going to say this is my last words about the season. Foundationally speaking, before I say that, players have a huge role to play in this. So definitely it's on them. But foundationally speaking, it's on the coaches. Marinelli made some adjustments. Scott Linehan did not. And reverted to a playbook that's not a good playbook and a game plan for Dak Prescott. Made him look bad, especially when Zeke was gone. And at the end, the head coach did not make the right decisions throughout the year, throughout his career. And he's only a blank hair away from being 8-8 4 out of his 7 seasons.
I mean, what more can he
say?
There
you go. That's our kind of surmising. Is that right? Like kind of wrapping up the whole season in a nice gift wrapped thing for everyone. Yeah, a summary, I guess you can say. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us here, and never forget.
Ever forget. Go Cowboys! 2018
We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for joining us, and make sure to join us later.
Yeah, we're gonna do our New Year's Eve special, guys. So come back and spend New Year's Eve with my Cowboys family, your Cowboys family, your family, our family. You guys, we're all together here, Cowboy fans and other fans. So join us, guys. This is going to be a fun off season. We can relax a little bit now, I guess, and hope for the best as far as the coaching changes. Let's see what happens, guys. And it's going to be interesting. So, guys, much love. Stay safe.
And go Cowboys.
Yeah, stay safe, guys. Stay safe. Again, join us later tonight. Thanks a lot, guys. DJ Crown J, much love. Peace out.
And go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys. Peace. 2017.